go and everything else. Yeah, it's one of my favorite as far as that.
Yeah, graphically is what got me wanting to play it. I remember. I don't remember why I didn't grab it. But the bots are there usually like when you first start out, right? To like get used to the game.
Yeah,
and
your
all
first
that.
match or
Yeah.
whatever. It'll be so they have like quick play and then they have ranked. So a lot of times most of the people will go into ranked. You know,
Yeah.
they
Okay.
don't do like if they've been playing, you know, for a while, they're going into ranked. They're not going to go into quick play.
Yeah.
Unless they are someone that's been, you know, playing higher in the season and sat there and said, you know what, I want to keep my rank. I don't want to lose anything because you can
Hello.
lose rank.
Yes, ma'am. How are you doing? I only have a few more hours and then I'm out of here.
Let's then be all happy. I'm done with you bitches.
It was one of our GSRs. So she walked by. She's like, "Hi, JJ." Hello. But I'm heading back in. I gotta use the bathroom.
All right. Well, I was gonna say have fun until you said the bathroom part. So
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm not. No. But all right, I'll talk to you when I get home.
All right.
All right. I'm looking at mods for Hogwarts because I beat the game and now it's just.
Now it's over.
It's over. So I'm like, alright. So I was looking on YouTube and I was like, ooh, some of these mods look dope. Like, your broom is now... I just now got a mod right here that was like 9 new spells and 29 new talent burns. Awesome. And then I got... There's a, like, I'm looking for ones where you get, like, dungeons. I know there's like a roguelike dungeon.
Okay.
Stuff like that. You know, I want to change my broom to where I look like a aura or like a dark wizard, where it's like, you know, the like the black smoke or the white smoke. Inventory, I guess. Maybe I'll get that because that does get fucking annoying. Oh my god, increased capacity 10,000 is a little much, guy. Like, I don't want like craziness. I want stuff where it's like okay, there's like a new. Apparently there's this dungeon that it's like a wave dungeon, like kind of like how they have the normal battle arenas where you can just go and wave to 12 out of 12. There's like a dungeon that is really big, and I'm trying to find that one, and you fight like dragons and shit like that, and like it's like Fallout stuff, but these are all like Warner Brother like approved.
Okay.
Yeah, mods. Right. They're not like crazy. I mean, some of them are fucking nuts. Like, you could make yourself a giant niffler, like, walking around. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. But I'm not gonna skip a Loamora because I'm already at 2 and I put too much work in that. You know, I'm gonna get all the locks open automatically. But see, there's Aura Flight. My guy's not like necessarily a dark wizard, but Rachel keeps saying you keep casting that curse spell, huh? I'm like, yeah, because it bounces off on them and hits other players. And he's like, it sounds like you're a dark wizard. I'm like, no, I've been answering, you know, all the through the whole story. I've been answering as if I was like, you know, answering people in real life. I wasn't being a dick. I just know these spells. They're fun. Cause insane pain to somebody writhing on the floor and then repeatedly hitting them with magic that bounces off of them and curses everybody else. Nothing wrong with that. Bad guys anyway. So, got a second Phoenix. Oh, I thought you were already able to do that. Damn. Replacement? See, I don't care about the. Get the Elder Wand. I think that's just like the wand itself. Sword of Slytherin? See, I don't know too much about like this deep dive. Sam's Dungeon 2. Okay. Is this the... Oh, they don't have like author's notes. Okay. Random puzzles, riddles, combat encounters to uncover more about abandoned castle dungeons. So I'm not gonna get this until I see Sam's dungeon 1. Let's see. And I'm on just one category now. Holy shoot, man, there's a lot of stuff. Anyway, I got a lot of fun last night. 4-hour recording session. And it was one of the guitarist's birthday. Well, his birthday's today.
Okay.
Yeah. He was chilling out in the backyard of this. Yeah, because the other guy moved here from Colombia because his wife did, and they were like in love. So he just had a kid. Like, God, would it already be 6 months ago? And she's in Colombia right now. But like he works in construction. He puts up like all the, on big buildings, they have like advertisements like on the side of just like one giant glass building. He does that shit. So he and his like buddies from work built the house he lives in now, or they renovated it. And it's beautiful. And he has this like fire pit that's propane, but it's got these like, I don't know what kind of stones they're called. They're like semi-translucent, and they're like green, blue, and it was really nice. It just got cold fast, but other than that, yeah, it's fun. What the hell? Oh my God, you could be a Steamboat Willie. The livestock are turned into Steamboat Willies. That's funny. And what is the Deathly Hallows cast? Lets you use the Deathly Hallows one. With the number 90 NLY, like 9 only. Oh, that's probably like, yeah. Okay, I don't know what that is, so I'm not gonna get it. I don't even know what that cast is. Oh, they add the tree that tries to kill you. That's fun. You can make students get facial hair, dark nails. Ooh.
You're cursing them with facial hair?
No, it's just like I guess you could load them so they look like adults.
Oh.
Yeah. Which would be weird because like I don't think it would change the models of the students. Like just give them like scruff, it says. Modern outfits? Is this just who's the most popular? Haggard room. It looks like the Haggard from PlayStation 2. Alright, so these just seem to be like cosmetic. There's like NPCs and monsters. Expecto Patronum, new quest, dungeon spell boss. Yes, I want to get this. This guy made new music to it. Cool. Okay, man. A boss enemy can become very stretched out, can't be defeated. Restarting from last save and only using light attack spells. Stupefy, Expecto Patronum is a good way to prevent this from happening. Oh, so it like wants you to use that. New boss type Dementor. Well, that would make sense. Yeah. Why would you want to Dark Wizards? New explorable area. Hogwarts at church. I was like, yeah, 'cause I was like, I'm looking for the multiplayer mod. I'm looking that up right now.
It's like Bill was sitting there talking about playing Baldur's Gate. I'm like, he's like, yeah, that's multiplayer. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to put in the time to that.
That's the Elder Scrolls one, right?
Mm.
Yeah, okay.
The D&D one.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I always get confused between, like, Baldur's Gate, then the Elder Scrolls series, then the fucking other one. Fuck.
Yeah. Baldur's Gate's the one that had, like, the real in-depth character customization and everything, and, you know, that's the only reason I went and got it when it came out. And then it was like, oh, I didn't know that how it played. Like, when you're in the fights, it's more it's a turn-based in the fights. So, like, it's
turn-based combat. Okay, yeah, well,
yeah.
like, you would expect that from, like, D&D. Isn't there, like, a D&D game that's, like, open world type thing?
That's it.
That's it. Oh, I see.
So there's parts in it that are turn-based, and then there's parts of it that are actually open world.
Okay.
And it switches back and forth. So,
I'm like, yeah, same. I'd be like,
I don't have the time. Like, I sat there and I threw one of the little fucking girls that got on my damn nerves. I threw her off a cliff. So, she called me over to, you know, like a quest bullshit, and then didn't give me, like, really anything for the quest. So I said, oh, okay. I picked her up, carried her over to the side of the one house, which is like the edge of a mountain where the village is, and I just threw her off. And then she respawned next to me. I was like, you bitch.
You bitch. Alright, there we go. Gameplay stuff. That's where I should find multiplayer. Although I'm gonna wait for him to double check it, because when I looked up the multiplayer, a lot of it's from when, like, the game came out 2 years ago, and then it was like, it seemed like a real hassle to do it. Like, you have to, like, quit the game, but then it doesn't quit, it just stays at, like, the loading, and then it opens how, like, the DayZ servers work. And
okay.
It was pretty annoying, though. If it's not like that, cool. You know, whatever. The Flooded Laboratory. Ooh, is this like a dungeon? It's like Trevor, you still Kragroff Industry of May. Yeah. How many people installed it? Positive rating. Install that. That's pretty neat, man. A lot of these mods are like not even a gig. It's like, I'm surprised this game isn't over 100 gigabytes, to be really fair and honest. Like, no.
I mean, I know when it came out, it was a lot. I don't know what it is now.
It was like, I'm gonna get myself wrong if I say it was 68, so I think it's 86 gigabytes, or a little bit lower.
Because it seems like I said before, we already talked about it, that it seems like they tuned it down some.
Yeah.
From being
so, like,
the
Xbox
killer
One
and everything else.
Yeah, Xbox One players can play it, but, like, not as well. That's what I read about Game Pass adding in stuff. Yeah, I don't want to get too many crazy things. A Resurrection Stone Ring. I think that might bug out a lot of things. I don't mind, like, God, very hard difficulty? Shit, I haven't even tried it on hard difficulty. It's just been on normal. History of the Lost Item. Clothes. Is this visual? Yeah, Victorian era stuff. auto solve the click. Yeah, I guess I don't want that. Okay, yeah, I think I'm good. I don't want to go nuts and install like a million new things. Oh yeah, before you let me search the multiplayer. I don't think it. Yeah, shit. I put multiplayer in, nothing comes in. Maybe it was too buggy, or it wasn't, or it's not a. Wait. This is where you can enable mods and load your mod saves to play the game with mods. Select an unmodded save to copy it in order to add mods to an existing save.
Oh, I saw a video, Jeff.
Oh yeah?
And I expect you to start doing this. I saw a guy playing to the animals.
What do you mean? Playing to
like playing guitar and singing to these animals.
Oh shit.
So like he did it to an elephant, to a horse, to a white tiger. I think it was a white tiger. To a lion. To like all different types of animals. To a family of orangutans that went and basically sat there. They clapped for him and everything else. They were up in their little like tree and everything, or stand, whatever they have set up for them. And I was like, oh, first off, that has to be surreal, you know?
Yeah, that's wild. I saw somebody do that to an elephant, and the elephant like really reacted to it. So that's awesome. Wait, how do I copy a character? Hold on a second. Copy character. Create a copy of this character and add to mods. Oh, it was a question mark. Okay, there we go. Okay. Load game. Okay. You're loading a modded character. Load times may vary. Okay, blah, blah. Yeah, no, the guy was. What did he play? It was a. I think it was guitar. And then I saw a woman playing a flute or some type of woodwind instrument. It was like really nice to dogs.
I sent it to you. He has a bunch of videos out of it.
I'll tell. Oh wait, that loaded really fast. I was gonna say wait till it loads. Check it out. Ah, fuck! I gotta Discord. I don't have logged in. I don't log into Facebook. Oh, I'll do it on my phone. Duh. There you go.
It might be the same guy that you're talking about with the elephant, so it could be the same person.
Let me see.
Because I know I saw the elephant video a while ago, and then this one had like all these different animals, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, this is a different guy, but this is like the same kind of like reaction that like the elephant had and stuff. It's cool as hell.
Because he has a horse that comes over and is like nuzzling up to him and everything else.
Follow this guy. That's wild. If I watch more of this, I'm gonna fucking get all emotional. I'm saving that though. Follow that guy. Damn. Damn! That power of music, man. Oh. The elephants just putting their trunks up like that? It's wild stuff. Did I get the deposit? No, I did not get the fucking deposit. Okay. Now how do I do this? Oh, I guess this is the point of the mods, right? You gotta find them. Let's see, what did it say? 10 additional talents points? I feel like I didn't do this right. Yeah, I think I did this right. Let's try this again.
Oh.
Play mods. Whoa, I think I'm gonna relax. Enable mods. Unmodded saves. Mod saves. Okay. Oh! There's disable mods for whatever reason. How do we do that? Oh, you enable. Okay, I have to enable them. Okay, so expect the Patronum, new quests, new dungeons, spells, tournaments. There we go. Apply changes. Modded character. Okay, there we go.
These motherfuckers.
Load game. One saved more than the other. Auto save. I'm running the modded character. Does the same thing. Oh. I think it just crashed the game. Or it's gonna restart it, like how Fallout used to do it.
Oh, yeah, if you put mods on, typically you have to restart.
Yeah, I think it's doing it. It's either gonna auto do it or it's gonna. Yeah, I have to relaunch. Either something went wrong launching my game. Game is already running. Oh. Wait, what? It does say running, but sometimes it says that after I've quit the game. And like, does it go away for some reason? I don't know if it's gonna do it itself. Or you have to restart it. Let me put this on starting soon. Yeah, now it's launching. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, it's just restarting itself. Okay. Now it's syncing data. Oh, it makes sense. Okay. Alright, now I can put this back on the live stream. 3 mods. I thought I got more. Okay, Obliviate. New spell unlock. Oh yeah, that's oh, you don't have to learn them? That's dope. Tego Max. Caster vanishes instant reappearing elsewhere, locked onto a target. The caster is directly in front or behind. Oh, okay. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's actually really cool. That's like what Grindelwald does. Yeah, okay, cool. I have to do the quest to get the Patronus. Makes sense. Oh, this is crazy. Mars and Mordre, an ancient incantation cure from Mark. Oh, it's a fear. Oh, wait, what?
These motherfuckers. I'm glad I saw that shit. That would have pissed me the fuck off. Even more so. Uber sends me a fucking thing saying that, oh, you need to update your license. You already had my updated license. You need to update your photo. The fuck?
Oh,
you guys wouldn't let me change my photo in the past like 10 years. I wasn't allowed to change my photo. I had a horrible photo. Now all of a sudden you guys want a new photo? Like, what the fuck?
That sucks. Crowd control. Oh shit. This is cool. They're locked though, I'm assuming, because of this new quest I have to do. What's the other one that's locked? Powerful stream of water that pushes back. Oh, like the stuff from the movies. Let's see. Okay, alright. Now I have to use my memory and remember what else I did. Somebody should have made a maybe they did and I didn't see it, a longer spell bar. This is just a bunch of quest lines that I have to open, or do I actually have to? Hello fellow, whatever. I wanted to give you a brief guide on how to properly use the new port key. In places anywhere in the world, or even inside the room required. Oh. Interact with your current location will be saved, and the port key will return to your inventory. Oh, so if I save something somewhere, I could just use this and go right back to this. It's actually pretty fucking cool. F9. Remove spell HUD. Oh, so there's a new HUD, so there probably is one that has a bigger one. Okay. Talent screen UI fix. Oh no, that's if you. Okay. Alright. Oh shit, wow. So I have 12 new talent points amongst the other ones. Oh wow.
Oh shit.
I think I'll be using the apparition one. Damn, this Protego. That's sick. Azkaban's Chronicle. Another spell item.
Damn, this guy's high up.
Turbo Maxima. Share. The guy in the videos of the app rate's a little wonky. Put stuff in there. Okay. Professor Reason? What? The Patronus Charm. Meet Bebop at the library. Bebop. It's a fun name. Okay. I can ask my wife something. I'll be right back.
Oh, the Ministry will hear about this! The fiends will rot in Azkaban!
Wait a minute, did I? Okay, yeah, I was like, oh shit, I got a nice spiffy cape. Haha. Alright, who?
Revelio.
Do I have to meet? Oh, the painting.
It's an outrage!
Potions and gear.
No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt!
Alright, I'll make a bunch of potions. So that's cool. The guy even says, like, stock up on potions and all that stuff. Means it's probably gonna be freaking hard.
I want to go against a dragon?
No, this is for... I didn't get that one. This is to learn the Expecto Patronus.
Hello,
and it's
nice
like
to meet you.
It's a whole quest, like, to do. And this is like this new character that tells you, alright, you gotta...
What is it?
It's an old spell book I found in the restricted section.
She's like explaining, oh, it's a Patronus charm, and...
Just look at these scribblings in the margins. Carefree, accelerated,
It's pretty
excited,
impressive.
all scratched out and rewritten. I think it's about how to focus on the strongest positive emotion you can muster. What would you say is your strongest feeling when you're feeling positive?
Oh, I have to choose what makes me feel positive?
Nothing makes me positive.
Well, actually, the first one's like definitely carefree. I'm happiest when I'm feeling relaxed. And the other one's exhilarated. Nothing makes me happier than high energy activities. Third one, it's got to be excited for me when I can look forward to something. I feel like I can conquer anything. And then the last is hopeful. I feel so positive knowing that there are always even better things to come. That's probably what I would say. So let's pick that.
Absolutely. For me, I'd say inspired. Some of my happiest memories are times I
So
felt
this
inspired
person
to try
animated
something
their
new.
character, because this is
Tried to
like
work
a
out this
created character. It's a
incantation,
little wonky,
half
but
the
it's pretty
instructions are missing.
cool.
Who would tear pages from
Yeah, I
a
just saw a little
spellbook?
head glitch when she went to look
Rather
down.
fortunate,
Yeah.
though, that there's a drawing of where the missing pages might be found, and I believe I recognize the location. The Forbidden
And that
Forest.
face and hairstyle isn't like in the game.
I'm gonna see if I can find the other half of the spell. If you're interested, meet me in the forest and we can look together.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man. You make your character and then it's able to like do stuff with you. Oh, that's what I wanted to do, is to be able to I don't know if it was bringing one of the characters with you, or it was like one of like your animals you could use as like a battle pet. I'll look at when it's done.
I'm glad you made it out without Professor Weasley noticing.
We made
A
it.
legitimate cutscene. I didn't get my potions
She threatened me
though.
with
I didn't
detention
even.
for a
I
month
like
if she
walked
caught me
towards the
sneaking into
painting
the
one
forest
step and
again.
it started all this.
There's just so much to explore that it's hard to stay on the grounds.
No potions for you.
I know. I don't even have any healing potion. I don't think. Let me see.
This drawing looks like it might be a glen I've seen just to the north.
Oh, I
Let's
can't.
check there.
I can't press map to go to my room of requirements to like get stuff. Great. Let's grab stuff. Hopefully, like enemies will drop them. Cause this shield is what Dumbledore apparently used when he fought Voldemort in Hogwarts. Oh shit! All right, so let's try that out. Actually,
Of course, poachers ahead.
poachers are.
Come on, let's clear them out.
Let's see how this goes.
Protego! You! What do you think you're doing? Defender!
Oh shit! They can go inside your portal. Fuck!
You will fall!
I literally am falling. Like,
Confringo! Ready to... It would appear closely outmatched.
oh.
Protego! Defender! Bombarda!
Blasted poachers. That's the last of them. Let's look around while we
Alright,
can.
they get one potion. I like that. How am I gonna get back up there if I can't? Oh, alright. I think I'm gonna have to use that. The apparate spell, which. Oh, there's an actual offer, okay.
Revelio.
Oh, okay.
It's not here. The drawing does look a little rocky. Maybe it's in one of the caves I've explored before.
Revelio.
I'll assume this path is the path.
There it is, the cave.
I didn't even mean to. You know what? Don't necessarily want to use that apparate. They said it's a little goofy,
Also.
but it does sound fun.
Dark wizards here too? We've got the high ground. I bet we could use it to take him out. I'm not giving up now. Let's get them
Protego.
out of here so we can fix the rest of that spell.
I thought you did.
last of them. Brilliant spell work.
First time I saw that slice spell in
Hey,
slow
let's
motion,
take a
it
look
literally
around.
is like glass. Holy crap, and a teacher taught me that. Jesus. Just grooming kids to help stop the end of, like, you know. Oh man.
Empty here too, but there was definitely rocks in the drawing. Oh,
Energy
wait,
drink
I
not
know.
working.
This looks just like those rocky areas near the edge of the mysterious clearing. Come on, let's get out and go look for it.
Get out and go look for it. Oh, they want me to... No, see, I keep thinking he's setting it up so... Oh, I didn't mean to break it off. You can break them. Okay. Whoa. Make me use the apparition spell. After this run, I'm gonna find if there's a HUD that extends your bars. Which I'm surprised they didn't do for the PC version, to be honest.
The mysterious clearing. I think it's right up that hill. Let's keep going.
Okay, level 1 potion.
Revelio.
It's like I have two
I think that
wands in
did
my-
something. Here, take the spell book.
Oh, did it add the wand that you use at the end of the game to break the magic to, like...
The missing pages are returning. Wow, I can't believe it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh shit, there's a spell that conjures paper birds that you can throw at people. It's like a
Did
holding
you see
energy
that?
thing.
It said positive force, let the emotions fill you up. This is the Patronus charm.
Oh, this is the Patronus.
Professor Ronan mentioned it in class. It's incredibly advanced, but if cast correctly, it'll take the shape of an animal and defend you from dark creatures.
Alright, what do I want mine to be? A rabbit, a cat, a stag, a phoenix. A phoenix, for sure. Hell yeah.
Wait, does it suddenly feel cold to
Dementors.
you?
This is what they were talking about.
Something's wrong. Dementors.
Oh shit, they look pretty dope in this game. The fucking Dementor things. Oh shit, I have to learn it now. Oh fuck. I almost beat
Better
it.
learn it fast.
Yeah man, I gotta put it on my bars. Unless he's gonna do an auto
Expecto Patronum.
Oh, cool. Yeah, for some reason I don't understand why they why they in the game, right? They teach you the 3 unforgivable curses. They teach you a curse that slices through you. You know what I mean? And then if you spec into it, it slices through 2 enemies, like one behind the other. And all these like fire, things and stuff like that. But they don't teach you this. Right? Like, I don't know. But it is used against, like, Dementors, and, like, apparently you could use it to... I don't know if it's specifically for Dementors, but it is, like, against dark magic, it, like, is a spell. Oh,
Brilliant!
shit.
You drove them away, but there's still one left. Whatever you did, do it again.
Okay. Unlocked Expecto Patronum, which is... Where is it? Is it under one of the red ones? No, it could not be, right? Damn it. Didn't auto bar it? No. Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay, right here.
Revelio.
Defeat the Dementor. Hello, buddy. Where's you at, bro? Oh, music is good. It's a little much, but considering the guy made it. I just cast it. Just slide down this hill that looks like it goes to nowhere. I don't want to play the game out. Hope it didn't bug out. Yeah, we've already been through this, I guess. Oh no! Because the thing's not here. Looks like I'm stuck. Oh shit! What the fuck was that? She just ran through rocks. Scared the hell out of me. Oh, there's a dark monster.
Fortnite has a scary game on it.
Of course you would try to goad me into playing something because I got scared just because an NPC ran through rocks. Oh, I saw a glimpse of it. No, because it just it just jump scared the hell out. Oh shit!
It's coming! Watch out!
Patron.
Oh, that's cool.
That was incredible. Keep focusing the positive energy, pushing it back.
I can only use like light spells on this guy. Is what people think.
Accio.
Otherwise it'll bug out.
Protego.
Come on.
Expecto Patronus.
That is pretty fucking.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
it's like a
coming
fucking
drove
nuke.
it back. Positive thoughts.
Keep thinking positive thoughts. When like in the lore, when these things come around, oh, it's like stretchy and goofy looking if you get too close. Okay, buddy. Its health bar is going down. Can I drag him towards me? Whoa! Yeah, okay, that knocked him out. Oh, it's bugged. It's like stretched out. I have to get to where its health bar is.
Expecto Patronus.
It said it either won't die if I use like other type of shit. I think I messed it up by doing this. So let me just.
Accio. Protego.
Alright, it's attacking me. So as long
It's
as
coming after us.
Is it coming after us? Because it's stuck, bro.
Expecto Patronum.
That was incredible. Keep focusing the positive energy, but pushing it back.
Pcgaming.
I gotta get to a point where I can see it again. Is there any other thing I can do? Wow, of course it would. I would goof this up somehow. It's like stuck by its cloak in the ground. Look at it. Maybe if I hit it and then... Yeah, it got messed up.
Wow.
Yeah, but I've been casting the Patronum music. It's freaking loud. There we go.
Expecto Patronum.
If I just keep doing this, it'll die. It sucks. It takes out like the...
Yes! Your Patronus drove it back.
Okay.
Keep thinking positive thoughts.
I drove it back. From what? Stretchville? Oh shit, the last thing I heard from her was, wow! And then the screen goes to loading. When she ran through those rocks, though, I was like, oh my god, I got jump scared.
Hey, they're gonna keep on having her jump scare you.
Right? Like, fuck. Now I can help out ጵcgaming or this painting. Oh, it's my professor! That's depressing. That's supposed to be here?
Is he dead?
He does die. Yeah. In the last part.
Well, then he's supposed to be there.
Well,
He did.
no, I don't think so because there's no
He did.
side quests or like main sides. I think this is a part of the mod, but it's like I'm supposed to be able to speak to him.
It's an outrage! No one
That's
makes a
not him.
fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt!
Oh, this is not your professor, even though... Yeah, he's not your professor. Never mind, he just looks like him. Weird. Okay. Super, super weird. So I have the Patronus charm, so now I can... I still have talent points too, but like, I just filled out what I was gonna do anyway. Oh wait, do I have all these new spells? Hold on. Like a water spell? No, I don't have that yet. This is the water spell. How the hell do I get the water spell? Oh, I hope this isn't like bugged to the point. Well, there's the character. Hello, hi. What do I do now?
Everything's bugged.
I don't know. I think it's also because I'm not max level. I'm pretty sure that they gave me new spells to keep playing. You know what I mean? And I'll prove that because I am almost 35, so we'll see. Like, some of the spells are locked. And that was the only quest. That was just to unlock the Patronus charm. But yeah, this is... What are they gonna hear about, guy? I'm right here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna teleport somewhere. I'm gonna go to the library annex, go to potions, brew some stuff, and then go back to the library. Oh, this fucking guy. Dude, this guy, that's not a part of any mod. That's that fucking thing. His name is Peeves, right? So he's like this poltergeist that I thought it was one of the ghosts, but I forgot what he was like created. Oh no, he's all of the magical mischief from children from Hogwarts put into like a entity. So then one of the professors tried to contain him in a magic bottle, but they put like mini cannons, or they had it where a cannon and like another type of ridiculous weapon like a sword was like pointed at it or something. But he ended up breaking out and then wreaking havoc in the school. Like, this is the lore of it, and using the cannon and the sword, and he even talks about it. It's kind of really crazy. But yeah, but like in the first time you see him, when I played, he was coming out of the bathroom, and he was like all wet with like toilet water, and he's like, he speaks in like rhymes and shit, and he's like, they gave me the freedom once a year to take a dip in the pool in the lavatory here, and da 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 da, and then he's like pushing books out of this little kid's cans, talking about taking him in the bath. It's really weird, man. It's like too fucking weird. Alright. Now let's go back to the library because we'll see if that painting will actually accept my quest. Unless this turns off quest, that'd be shitty. I couldn't have filled up my entire like side quest line.
It's an outrage. No one makes a fool
Oh, there we go.
of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt.
What's up,
Sir,
Ferdinand?
are you all right?
Pratt?
You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped.
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh dear. That sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to
Yeah,
have
but that
me
poltergeist
stolen from the
is like
very
such a
broomsticks.
weirdo,
That's why
man.
my
All he
other
does is
frame
fuck
hung
with kids.
half of the place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right.
Oh my god!
So back to your frame.
I wear.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues.
The photo you sent
carried
has your
off.
eyes closed
As if
or
I can
covered.
afford not to be at my post.
Oh god, I hate that,
Called
man.
to work
For all the
the
W9s
headmaster,
I have,
and I need
like,
my other frame back with the bloody broomsticks.
not only have to take your SS, Social Security card,
I could look into the matter for you.
your
Oh,
ID, then you have to
How
take a picture of your face.
Do it
So
quickly,
what's-
won't you?
yeah.
The place
Well,
they
so
took me to is
for
quite
Uber, they
easy.
want, like I said, they want me to
Off you
update
go
my
then.
photo. Okay. All right. So I go to take a. So the problem I have with Uber. All right. I have a lot of problems with Uber.
Oh, I didn't know
No.
that.
But so the thing is that they, it's a lot of problems I have with like the whole world. Okay, you can't claim one thing and then do something else.
Mhm.
You know, that just goes back on what you're claiming. All right, it's
yeah.
hypocrisy. You know, and that's one of the things that I absolutely hate. I don't like hypocrisy. All right, and if I catch myself in hypocrisy, like if I'm making, a hypocritical statement, I get upset at myself. So
Oh,
if I get
yeah.
upset at myself, then you're damn straight I'm gonna go and get upset at, others for doing the same fucking thing.
Yeah,
So
actually, I can relate to that more than most of the other shit you say. Not shit, but stuff you say. You know what I'm saying?
but the thing, so Jeff, the thing is though, when I sit there, when I talk about like different things, and it really is. So my son knows me, I would say pretty well over the years. All right, and when I sit there and when I talk, I have no problem. Like if you have something to say, I understand that like I want to get it out. It's on the tip of my tongue and I want to get it out. But when someone goes and when I have my thoughts like drawn up and I finally starting to get them out, and someone cuts me off, all right, I lose track of what I was going to say. I lose my placement because I don't have the stuff written down or anything like that. It's not like I'm reading off a
We have the same problem because I try to be like, all right, we'll start in the order, and then it's like I'm like, because I will lose track of where I'm at. So it's like the same thing, just in a different way. Like I'm like, wait, just start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get it now. I get it more.
Right. Okay. So that's what I was getting upset at the other day at.
Gotcha.
Right.
Because that made sense to me.
You're trying to convey to me, and I completely, Jeff, I want to say from the bottom of my soul, I get where you're coming from with that whole situation. All right. I get it. The problem I have is, one, there's so much misinformation out there.
Oh yeah, right? It's ridiculous. The fact that you have to go into like so many fucking sources just to find out.
Right. And the thing is that, with that whole situation, all right, like I can sit there and I can say, I agree with you. If she opened the door, all right, then yes, she violated his privacy and everything else. And yes, he should be able to go and sit there and, follow suit. But what I don't hear from people arguing for him is that if this guy is a scumbag that set up this, because I don't know too many people that have ever ordered food and then decided to, you can only assume, decided to start masturbating with an open door.
That part got me, but the reason what I was saying too was like there's been times where I've been so tired from work, like let's say I got like 2 to 4 hours of sleep in a 3-day work period, which does happen. Like I've sat on my couch, which, well, not if you open my door here, there's like a boiler room area, which is another thing, in the closet area, in the washing machine. But like I've gotten my pants off and I'm going to put on PJs, and before I know it, I'm being woken up by Rachel. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it has happened like that, but I don't like.
But the thing is, though, Jeff, have you ever been so tired and ordered food and then took your pants off and then sat there waiting for, naked, waiting for your food and passed out?
Not like that. And I know it's, and I agree with you on that point. And I'm not like, I'm just saying, yeah, it's a super weird thing. Right. But from like, and this is not defending him.
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. That's what I'm saying. Any weird situation, any type of, he could have, yeah. But still.
I'm an odds person, right?
And that's a real odd thing, but this is what the point I was trying to say was like, this shit I hear from some of my friends about like, oh my God, you wouldn't believe what happened. Like I opened the door and I was in my boxers for like an Amazon, you know what I mean? Like not realizing like, oh shit, I forgot I had to wake up at 8 instead of 9. And then and then it was embarrassing. And, so I'm like, okay, there's blah, blah, blah. But that's just like, that's not like the same person saying they do that every weekend,
But the thing is though, answering your door in your boxers, way different than ordering
That depends.
And
Am I in trouble?
With your
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be.
Says it's one of those things that, like my wife's gone and sat there and answered the door where, she has a shirt on, she's in her own home, but, she doesn't have her bra on, so her nipples are poking through.
Rachel too.
And it's like, oh my God, And I mean, now she's at the point where it's like,
surely
I don't
he can't be
give a
that
fuck,
terrible.
Most of the time.
Can he?
Like she doesn't
All
care.
All he does is spy on students in here
and
report
one of those
back to
things
the
that,
headmaster.
like
Sometimes,
if I went
if there's nothing to
went
report,
to, I mean,
he'll
shit,
make
I've
it
gone
up.
outside to get the
I
mail
spent
in my
4
box
hours in
before.
detention last week.
Oh my God, I've gone downstairs with trash so tired before that I had like one sock on and I didn't realize I was in my briefs.
May I
And I
ask
made
why
it
that's
out
right?
my door, and
I
this was
didn't
like a
remember.
weekday
frame is
in the
likely with
morning
the
where
fine
like
gents I paid to
my
snatch it.
neighbor almost
They
saw me,
camp in a ruin by
and
the
I didn't
coast.
real like when I was
I just
halfway
wanted
down the
it far
stairs.
enough away that I'd never
I like
have to
ran,
think
I like
about
left the
Ferdinand
garbage
Brand
bags there
ever
and
again.
ran back
You
up into
do
my
know who's
house.
screaming in the library
Like I
as
could have
we
forgotten
speak?
my keys,
Oh, for
but
the
thank
love
God I
of
got,
Right.
you know what I
Merlin.
mean? Like
If you
that
ask
would have been
me,
But
he's
that's
terrible.
got nothing to
But
scream
that's
about.
the thing. That's the
I could have had him put in the hog's head.
I look
The
at
pampered prat
stuff
would have
with
hated
that.
it.
You know, they
Grimy
haven't been able
walls,
to prove
smell of
anything. They
goats.
haven't been able to
And
show
the
anything.
patrons, they
You know,
eat
there's a
snooty
lot of
princes
hearsay
like
and
Ferdinand
everything
for
else.
dinner.
So I look at both points. You know, and like
Lovely
I said, it's
chatting
not
with
like
you.
I'm condemning him, because I don't know. You know, truthfully, you know, what happened. The only thing I can say is that I have never been that drunk, tired, high, or anything like that to
Yeah.
go and actually order food and, you know, pass the fuck out. I've driven people, all right, that have ordered food, all right, and they discussed this. This isn't like I know it for a fact. This is just hearsay from them. You know,
Yeah.
it's coming from the source, but they, you know, they talked about, my God, we can't do that again, though. When we go home, if we're ordering food, we have to stay up for it. The last time they went and they, you know,
Yeah.
we ordered food, they left it at the door. And we woke up the next morning and the food's at the door.
Yeah, I see.
You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, and so these are people at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning ordering Domino's or from another pizza place, or, you know, subs or chicken or whatever. You know, because during the
meat is
summertime,
likely
places
studied
around
here.
here will stay open until 2 or 3 in the morning because they get those calls from the people leaving the bars and they do those deliveries. You know, so those drivers probably have seen a whole lot of shit. But, you know, most likely it's been like, you know, a guy driver going to a door and a female without any, you know, clothes on or anything like that. I don't know too many nighttime female drivers around here. I knew a pizza guy that he would sit there and tell me about, you know, women coming to the door with barely anything on, you know, or coming to the door completely naked.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
actually had friends that have done that before, like, you know,
Right.
2-day party, you know, the fucking club
Right.
life bullshit.
Well, so the thing is, some of those, though, like the women going to the door, some of them set up,
Expecto
record
Patronum.
it and everything else and put up on porn sites. Like they do it as a dare challenge, whatever it's called. You know, so it is, and there's a number of them, right?
Oh
Just
yeah,
like
the
there's a
factors
number
that
of-
come in.
Yeah. You know, because people get off. And that's, like I said, this guy meant to do it. You know, the only place that he truthfully fucked up was by, it should have went from her phone to DoorDash, from her phone to down the cops. Went and sat there, and the employee, I guess she said or whatever, from an article I read, it seemed like she said, the cop said, there's nothing they can do. Alright, he's inside his own home. The problem is that they didn't want to do their job.
Oh,
Because-
yeah, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Because it is against the law to expose yourself, no matter if you're in your home or not. It is against the law to expose yourself to people outside of your home. It's a different story if you're in your home and changing, you know, and you don't realize, like, oh, the blind is open and the next door neighbor can see my tits. You know, oh, okay. You know, that's not one of those things that, like, hey, can you make sure that your blinds are closed next time? Oh, shit, I didn't realize. But if you're doing it, the law where it becomes kind of like gray is deciding if you're doing it for sexual pleasure or not. So if you're doing it for sexual pleasure, it's against the law. Sexual pleasure is against the law, even if it's inside your own.
Oh no, I know that, and I think where the difference comes into, like, not the difference, but like I totally get that. Like in the city growing up, I had a friend who lived on the same floor as me, in the apartment adjacent, and for some reason, like her window was always up, right? And we didn't know each other until like high school, and then she was like, and from what these apartments are so close to each other, like by a street that's maybe, I don't know, how 20 to 25 feet maybe, and I don't know why she started changing in the office, and it was really weird too because like when I would be practicing drums, like I face out the window, and I'm like, oh shit, but I have her number, and I would call her like, you know, you're changing at the window, you know, I'm like not the only one that fucking sees you. Luckily, we were good friends, but like she was like, oh shit, oh fuck, I keep forgetting, and then like, you know, it took her like 2 years, and finally she fucking put blinds
Stop
there.
flashing your tits.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? You know, like, just like, you know, there's you know, we live in a city, you know, there's like a million fucking people here. So, yeah. That's a whole different thing. And it's also the city too, because you see a bunch of shit like the High Line, for example. Like that was one of the first. Well, actually, it was the only not only Manhattan. That's not true at all. But it was a elevated subway line that they just had to remove. It was started at Clinton Street, went to 33rd, and there was like all these curves they were trying to make it around like the industrial district at the time when it was industrial, where it just would like fall off and like crash in the 20s and shit. So they dismantled it, and it went through like, well, eventually the slaughterhouses had to build around it because I guess they were, you know how contracts go up, they're like, oh, we can't take it down, it'd be too much. And now it's a public park, but there's a hotel, and you could look this up. There's a hotel, if you look up the Highline Voyeurism Hotel, I'm pretty sure those keywords Google will tell you, where there's literally you could sit there around the 14th Street area. There's an entrance to go up there. Like every main subway stop, there's an entrance to go up on that west side of Manhattan. And there's a hotel where any given time of the day, like I went to school to learn how to teach electronic music at Dubspot. So it's like right there. So I'd be like, wow, because I used to sneak up there and take pictures and do graffiti and just take urban exploration shit before they made it into this really nice park. And this hotel is like all glass windows, and like people would be fucking consistently. Like there was one couple that like got arrested for it because they would repeatedly do this. I think they got arrested or they got banned. I don't know. But then like they had to change their whole policy and everything. It was wild. So yeah, illegal, sure. Like it's fucking New York City where everything's fucking nuts. Now that's not saying that what this guy did was okay. It's super weird. You know what I'm saying? Like super fucking weird. Yeah. I'm not disagreeing with that. That's just like okay.
And that's what I'm trying to say. You don't know.
Like if it was a buddy of mine, right, and this was the situation, I'd be like, you're on your own on this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I would be like, if he's like, what should I do? I'm like, I don't know. What were you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like this is your party, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got yourself into this.
I can't
see your way out.
I ain't got nothing for you, man. I'm sorry. So that's like, you know, that's what I was trying to basically say. Because when Rachel was showing me all this stuff, I was like, oh shit. You know, and then opinions and blah blah blah. But yeah, it was just
like I said, it's one of those things that, you know, I understand where, you know, some of these people are coming from. I get that. But, you know, like it's very easy to hate on this world, you know, because of the fact of current telling and everything. I was like, God. But I was interested in it because it had DoorDash, which, you know, like Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, all these companies are real. I mean, they are very similar. You know, so it was one of those that, yeah, I want to see what the fuck's going on with this because, you know.
Expecto Patronum.
They're similar, and I just want to, that piqued my curiosity, and, you know, when I went and I looked at it, it was like, oh, okay. But then, like I said, when I see people taking a hard stance, like there's a lot of things I see, and I don't rely on, I don't make videos on, I wait and I wait and I wait, because I'm waiting to see what else comes out. Because usually a lot of the bullshit that comes out, you have to wait. you know, it could be a month. I mean, it could be a week. It could be a month. It could be a year before, you know, finally start getting. Oh shit!
Arvis.
This is what happens.
How does that feel?
You know, like there was a football player that got accused of sexual assault. Right? He got kicked off the team in college. He didn't get drafted. He had to fight this whole, you know, sexual assault charge and everything else. And he would have been one of these top players making millions of dollars. And he had to fight these sexual assault charges. He's never played in the NFL. He lost his whole career. And to come to find out, it was all fake.
Oh my god.
You know, it was complete, utter bullshit.
That's
You know,
crazy.
so when shit is said and everything, I am not one of the people that jump right in to be like, oh my god, this guy did it. I don't know that.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
like I
Benefit
can't
of the
talk
doubt
on that.
type.
Right,
type
I
thing.
can't talk that he did do that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I also see the video of the door being wide open.
No.
Now, here, the other thing is, like, people sat there and said, oh, she said that she opened it. Show me the video saying she opened it. Well, we can't find it. No one downloaded it. All her videos are downloadable. You know, so
yeah.
This one time, no one downloaded it.
No, the
you
thing
know,
was, it was because it became illegal.
Illegal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, someone still would have had it out there. Just because it became a legal thing doesn't mean that anyone else. So anyone that downloaded it could still post it.
Oh yeah, of course they could.
You know, it's out of her hands, but it's out there for the rest of the world to still discuss. You know, anyway, that's not what we got to hear, but I'm talking about the hypocrisy though, because like Uber and them they sit there and say about, you know, oh, try to be fair, try to, you know, with the riders, with the drivers and everything else. The problem is they want us to upload these pictures, right, of ourselves. So it appears that they did some type of new security or whatever, or a new company came in for them. They want us to upload pictures of ourselves.
So you don't. It's because they want to make sure that you're not using yourself to get another like person driving as you. You get what I'm saying? Because there's like scams.
Right. No, it's a verification. I know.
Yeah.
But the thing is that they don't realize that these pictures, like, they don't allow us to turn our heads. They don't allow us to, you know, like, we have to take off our glasses. We have to do, you know, whatever the case may be. We have to do all this stuff.
When I've had to do it, I've had to wait for my beard to grow in sometimes. Because some have me shaved, some have me not, like for W9s that have to like.
Okay.
So it's, I get it. It's fucking
so
annoying.
Went in here with them. They want us to be looking straight at the camera, glasses off, you know, looking straight at the camera. The problem is that when they want this, right? They don't realize that these people that see our pictures, because they post our pictures on our profile. So when you go and sit there and when you are going to go pick someone up, there are a ton of people that go into your profile to see who's coming to pick them up.
To see you again.
They want to know what type of driver is coming to pick them up.
Yeah.
Right? It shouldn't matter.
Yeah, no, that's what I was just gonna say. Like I've ridden with friends. I'm like, why are you checking?
Yeah, it shouldn't matter. All right. I've had girls that have gotten in a car, and this has given me a not a complexion, a what's the fucking word?
Take me out of here immediately.
I can't think of the fucking word.
Sorry if I catch a flea.
It makes me hesitate some of the times, or not. What the fuck is the word? Oh.
Like the picture that you took.
So the girls that I drove before sat there and said, yeah, you know, they were talking. They were like, yeah, they cancel on guys
Oh yeah, yeah.
they
No,
see.
I have friends that are girls that have done that for no fucking reason. Like especially like, and this sounds bad,
They don't
but
like
it's
how
true.
they don't like how a guy looks.
Yeah,
So they
exactly.
cancel on them.
And a lot of the friends that I knew when this was like when you were able to do this were like a lot of like black guys or like
No, it's not.
Spanish guys
It's the
and stuff
hog's
like
head.
that. And I was like, that's really I've never done it before because I'm like, as long as I get home or as long as I get to where I fucking
As long
gotta
as I
go.
get to from point A to point B, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, that's these girls. They actually will cancel on guys if they're
It's
not
no
cute.
three broomsticks, that's for certain.
Please, you can't
You know?
mean to
Yeah.
leave me
They
here.
will go and sit there and be like they
Goodbye,
sat there and
Ferdinand.
stated it,
Enjoy
and
your
I'm
new
like,
home.
what the fuck, you know? Because then I'm sitting there going, and now when I get around and they cancel immediately, I'm like, please say they just weren't ready.
This is an outrage.
Please say they didn't cancel on me because they didn't like how I looked.
Yeah, I know. That's a really fucked up thing. That like gives you like a complex.
That's it, a complex.
Complex. Yeah, yeah.
That's the word I was looking for. But yeah, so that it's like, what the fuck, you know? So like the pictures and everything, yeah, they should not be allowed. Like you want to have our
put the
first name
rating
up
and
there.
put the reviews
Right.
or some shit. Or
Our
whatever.
first name up there, our rating up there, you know, that type of stuff. Fine.
Oh my god, that would freak me out now that you're saying all that because now I'm like, holy shit,
Right.
they have your first, last name, they can look you up on your fucking social
Well, no,
media.
they have only our first name. They don't have our
Oh, okay.
last
I was about to
Only
say
our
because I was
first
like, oh my god, what if they
But
fucking?
so the thing is though, they have your picture, which means that they can screenshot your picture, which means that then they can do a reverse image search on your picture.
Oh, you're right, and
which
find your
means that they
Facebook
can,
and
right,
your
they
shit.
can find your
Yeah.
Facebook, they can find all your socials and everything else, and then find out your name, then find out everything about you if they really wanted to. Like it's
Oh
just
my
one of
god,
those
yeah,
things
that
they,
would make me really fucking. Ugh.
Right.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
So, like I said, the hypocrisy and all this stuff about keeping people safe and, all of that, it drives me crazy because it's like,
Yeah,
Are
but
you
that
really
goes
trying?
back.
You're
Yeah,
back.
like
Nice to
that
see
goes
you
back
again.
to what we were talking about how oh, I just had it in my fucking head where it was like oh yeah people who jump on the bandwagon, right? Because they'll read something no matter where it came from and like that's like truth.
Right.
And argue about it, but not know how to argue about it, type shit. It's like,
Right.
I mean, it goes for everything. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, like there could be a
One-
fuck. I've seen how many people thought the Onion was real. You know, like shit.
the satire. I
Yeah,
was gonna
yeah.
say, you said how many people thought the onion was real? Jeff, it is. It's a vegetable. What do you mean?
It's delicious. Yeah.
You're talking about the yes.
Yeah, like it's
the satire website. Yes,
yeah,
gotcha.
no, it was a newspaper too. I used to get
Right.
it all the time, and like it was just it's hilarious. And then it became a website, and when it hit social media, like people were posting these articles, and then like how people are in social media, where they'll just be like they'll do an emoji or an LOL or like oh, and then you have the people that believe it, and then you have the people that know but they don't want to like kill the joke. And then there's always the person that eventually is like, this is a satirical website, right?
It's all fake.
Like, and it's crazy, man. I actually had a real life experience of that where this girl, I don't remember what it was. It was just so dumb that I was hanging out in front of high school at lunch, and she like stomping out like she had found the onion somewhere in one of the classes, probably on a teacher's desk. I think that's what it was. It's like, can you believe this? On blah, 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 blah. And like we all knew it was the onion, and like she's like opening it, and like I'm like here, right here. Da, 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 da. We're like,
Did you see this?
This is a fake.
Yeah.
This is before you could just get on your phone and look
Right.
it up. Like I'm like, this is not a real newspaper. She's
This
like,
is
what do you
like
mean
Mad
it's not a real?
Magazine.
She literally said, what do you mean it's not a real newspaper? I'm holding it right in my hand. I was like, oh my god.
Like, no, this is satire.
It is
There's
satire.
a difference between satire and factual.
It's like when you watch.
that type.
I was like, and the metaphor I
the
used
students who
was,
sent
oh my
Theophilus
god,
Marlowe
guy
to
talks.
Azkaban,
when
aren't
you
you?
just...
Thanks for stopping by.
I didn't send
Glad to see
anybody
you
to
again.
Azkaban. What did I say? I shouldn't have exited that. Anyway, so I said, do you watch Saturday Night Live? She's like, yeah, every Saturday with my parents. I'm like, okay. Do you know the news section? She's like, yeah, I love it. It's my dad's favorite. I'm like, that's The Onion. She's like, what?
Yeah.
No? I'm like, no, the concept.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because the Saturday Night Live news
Oh
section,
no,
at least...
I'm talking about like the concept of it. I know what you.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was gonna say
that's
'cause
where the Daily
usually-
Show came from. Yeah.
Right. It's one of those things that it's very,
It's on the
actual
nose.
factual. It's actual factual information.
Yeah, it's
that
just
they are then
yeah.
making fun of.
Yeah, it's
because
on the
people,
nose.
They can't believe that this is actually happening.
Yeah.
Where the Onion
Is
is
complete
not factual information. Just
yeah, but I had to use
trying
that
to make people-
as a
right.
conceptual metaphor to like
Right.
break
to go
it down.
And be like, do you understand? Like, but yeah, it's
Yeah, not like that. Like, oh, it's the same thing. Just like the concept of that. But anyway, let me put my BRB. My Rachel's like, I think she's fucking hungry. She's been doing nothing. I'm like, you gotta get up. I took out the fucking armchair that's broken. I was like, you said you were gonna fold the fucking clothes. Let me go check on that real quick. I'll be right back. See, now I'm gonna look up the Onion website too and see what they have to say. Look at it forever. forgot what that was called. What's the... Not Munchausen's, right? There's like another... They had to... I know they had to split the definition or change it for... I think you mentioned it the other day. When it's somebody that believes... Like, they'll say, oh, I have this wrong with me, and then they convince themselves of the lie to the point where it's like they almost forget it was a lie. Fuck, I don't remember. What was it called? Oh, I think he's AFK. Alright.
Who?
Oh, you, yeah. I'm trying to remember of it because we were just talking about... She was watching some video about...
Hello, Twinkle Tit.
Oh, BB. What up? Fruits and loot. I mean, flutes and loots, not fruits and loots. No, I was reading a shop name. No, I was reading a shop name and I was trying to like wing it into a comp, like be like, "What up, flutes and loots?" You know, but it came out as fruits and loots. Hey, would you ever go into a place called Zonko's?
Depends, what are they selling?
Well, in this universe, toys and tricks, jokes and tricks, toys and games.
Yeah, I got no problem with those Onkos if it's
the fucking I guess I don't know the thing.
If they sold Long Johns, you know BB's there.
I love Long Johns.
I'm front in line.
Hell yeah. But I'm saying like with the way it looks, I don't know if you're looking at my stream, but like this is the
So right now, Jeff, I'm gonna refresh just to make sure.
Yeah, no, my game wasn't going nuts. I'm like focused on this thing.
Your screen is totally black.
It's blank?
Black.
Really?
Black, like BB.
Oh. Oh, I know why. Sometimes my BRB screen for some reason takes off the fucking animation. Yeah, but this face.
Okay.
That's a little...
Now, I might not want to go in there with that face.
Yeah, right? Like the teeth bug
like,
me out.
You're right.
Yeah, like,
that might sit there and say, nah.
Like the eyes I could deal with, because I think the eyes like that are hilarious, but the teeth. Ugh. And like, what does it say in the teeth? Tricks and jokes coming from the teeth. Oh, it's the Harry Potter, like the main town, Hogsmeade or whatever, the joke shop.
Okay. Gotcha. I don't have my glasses on here, so I could not see what you were talking about.
No, it's just a really creepy...
No, he's blind. He's blind right now.
Let's get him. Let's get him. Initiate project, take everything from the house.
Revelio.
Huh? Nothing.
Everything from my house. I have my robe, and I was
Be like, get out. I'm like, no, I'm taking your everything.
We're gonna record it and put it on the internet.
Yep. And we're gonna take 3 different videos and make 4 different AIs and upload it everywhere.
And you will sell to us.
God.
Yes. We have been assaulted. By
Revelio.
I'll back you up. I'll be like,
whoa.
No, I said a BB, not a BBC. We know it ain't no BBC.
oh.
You didn't hear no C.
Alright, even the LBC is okay.
PPLC.
An LBC?
LBC. Is that how it would be? Oh yeah. God.
Just a little bundle of joy.
Well, that could also be interpreted in other ways too. Acronyms are crazy. That's why I get sick of them, because there's so many these days. No, just in general. It really is like when my friend made an LLC and it's his initials in a clever way of like whatever the fuck he's gonna turn this side business into. I forgot. But his name is Sebastian Andrews something. I can never say his last name. It's like a Eastern European crazy, but it's like whatever he said. Oh, it's gonna stand for this instead of my initials. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that's clever. Well, why's it gotta be an acronym? You know what I mean? Like, why?
Since It's like, why can't you just say it? You know,
Say
stop trying
it.
to shorten everything.
Yeah. Oh, what animals can I steal here and sell? Ah,
That was a crazy laugh there.
puffskins? Puffskins? Oh, those little.
I heard there's a big black gorilla that you can get.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God! Wow.
They had gorillas in Hogwarts. I think Hogwarts.
Hogwarts would be cooked.
Facts.
That's
He
it.
would be playing it all the time.
They get cooked by like anything really. Like it's crazy. Like yo, why didn't one of like Hermione should have got a strap and just like gave it to Harry when he's dueling Voldemort.
Strap on.
Like yeah, you know, give him like a get him like a fucking Uzi and be like, yo, just take it out when you're dueling Voldemort. You gotta say your spells. I mean, you don't always have to. Like, if you're like the heat of rage, you could just like use it, your magic. But like,
What if you're like, what if you have a list? Like, I wonder if spells come out weird if you have a list.
They do. They do because of mispronunciation. If you remember, with
was it Neville?
When Harry went to go in the movie, when he went to say the place on where they were going, when they were doing all the shopping.
Oh, Hogsmeade. Oh no, Diagon Alley.
Right.
Yeah.
And when he said it, he said it wrong and took him somewhere else. So if you have a lisp, it's either the spell's either not going to work at all, or it's going to change what the spell is.
Yeah, or you gotta be like, you gotta really concentrate on it to use like wordless magic. And you have yeah, Levioso, Leviosa, yeah. So you also have to get the wand motion too. So
now
like
that I didn't know.
Yeah, so you not only do you have to say it correctly, otherwise it could backfire on your like you could obliviate yourself, and that also happened in one of the movies to one of these guys that like he's like quote unquote famous because he would like follow great wizards and witches, and like they would do something like, I don't know, create a new spell or do something that like was like, oh shit, that's awesome, and like he would obliviate them and then say that he did it, so he'd erase their fucking memory like behind their back. But he tried to do it to Harry. I don't remember why, because the first like 2-3 movies I can't really watch because it's like real, like it's like, you know, for kids, because it came out like, you know, people grew up with them movies. Now you're like coming in late to the party. And yeah, so like it bounced off Harry for some reason, or Harry like knew he was gonna do it and did something to like protect himself, and the guy like erased his own memories, so he got put in the St. Mungo's mentally, like, you know, their sanatorium pretty much.
Oh my God! Oh my!
I think John just had an orgasm.
No, I don't know how I feel about this. I actually like it, and I don't know how I feel about it. Oh my God! So Jeff,
exploring.
So Jeff, before I even go into the whole spiel about it,
okay.
What would you say? Okay, since we're talking about, you know, online misinformation and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What would you say if they required by law that anyone that goes online and starts actually giving starts talking, influencers start talking about certain things? What if instead of them being able to do that whenever the fuck they felt like it or anything like that, what if they made a law that you actually had to have a degree to go online, to go on to TikTok or go on Facebook or go on Instagram or any platform to be a social influencer? You had to get a degree in that topic that you are discussing.
That would be the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, especially now with like you can get a degree in gobbledygook, like literally, like you know, like that would be.
But the thing is, though, I see both sides of this, because we have so many people that talk about like different things that they have zero clue about.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, like,
you know, and it would go and actually eliminate those idiots that are talking about, talking out their ass. It would eliminate them. But then you have other people that know what they're talking about, even though they didn't go to school, and they know what they're talking about still. But then they would be silenced. So it's like, so it's a double-edged sword. So I don't know how because I hate misinformation. Like this is one of the things that hypocrisy, misinformation, that type of thing, that's like the stuff that gets me like, from being nice and calm and, just a happy-go person and, to fucking being an irate old fuddy-duddy that's fucking ready to go and, get off my lawn type of person. Like, it's like, so, now the reason I asked this is China is requiring influencers to have a university degree before discussing professional topics online.
Huh.
Only those who can prove verified competencies will be able to address topics like medicine, law, finance, education, and health. Those who do not follow the rules face the risk of suspension or closure of their account, in addition to fines up to 100,000 yuans, or approximately $13,000.
Well, also, China has their own, like, YouTube, right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can see that.
I'm not gonna hit on. It's still weird.
It's a little weird, but then China also has like a social credit score thing.
They do.
So it would make more sense because they're, communist, pseudo-communist country. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta deal with it. So if you're gonna do that and you're able to make, let's say, a career of being I don't know if they say that they're influencers over there in China, if that's the term, like here.
And I just looked it up, and it is true.
So,
like, I just verified the fucking TikTok that I saw it on.
Yeah.
I
don't know, but like the way that their government is a lot different than ours.
Yeah, so I don't care. So it's not okay. So the government and social influencers, two different things.
Yeah, but the things that you brought up were like things that like would have to contribute somehow to the government, like law.
Right. Well, so the
science,
thing is, though, right. But the thing is, though, we have too many people. So Charlie Kirk. Not going to go into his death or anything like that. Charlie Kirk. What he did get a degree, right? Like he had.
Like most people who debate and all that usually, I don't know what the degree is called, but yeah, like debating is like an actual thing. That's why they have like an Oxford debating, like, I don't want to say club, but you know what I mean. Like Oxford's like a huge.
Oh, okay. So here. This is what it was. He got an honorary whatever thing, I believe, then. That's what it was. Charlie Kirk didn't have any degrees. He's, online, in public forum, and everything else, discussing all these, controversial topics without a degree, without any, I forget what he called it, where you study on your own and everything else. But it's a similar thing to me. It's a similar thing as the, your echo chamber. Because when you study on your own, all right, unless you're being honest with yourself and with what you're looking up and everything else, you are basically just looking for the information to prove that what you think is right.
I see what you're saying with that. I do. But then again, you could also become a lawyer on your own.
I mean, you still have to pass the bar exam and everything.
That's what I mean, yeah. But like you're studying on your own, you're studying your own law. You're not studying that specific law with other students and the community around you.
Right. So you still have to take a test, you know, for that.
Oh, I
So
see
you
your
can go
point
in-
on that. Okay,
Right,
so like,
like,
and like your
I'm-
bachelor's, you have to write a thesis, and
Right.
and yeah, okay.
Right, where if you do your own, like I forget what he called himself for the studying, but that means that he didn't, like, he studied. You know, that's like I could go and sit there and say I'm a mechanic. Oh, you got, you know, you went to mechanic school? No, no.
Mm.
I watched my grandfather, and I got some information from my dad, and I watched some YouTube videos.
But
and
if
I
they're
tinkered
good at
around.
it, would that still matter if they didn't go to like a trade
I mean,
school or something?
I mean, to the automobile places, it would matter because a lot of places wouldn't hire you unless you had that degree.
I don't
Oh,
know. That's that. Well, see, yeah. Well, that's that's another, I guess, regional opinion that I would have, because like a lot of I have two friends that are mechanics. One did go to school, one didn't, and the one who didn't is actually making more money and works at like a better garage that like a lot of high end,
Right.
you know, like your international cars are, and instead
Yeah,
of
and so when he started,
American
did he
cars.
start off as like someone that was just a peon and then worked his way up?
Well, it depends on. You mean like, oh, you mean like instead of
Like-
being slotted into what you specifically
Like
study
an
for,
actual-
like engine, like I don't know how you would. I don't know much.
Right.
About
So
like,
usually, so if you go and if you start off at say like a Jiffy, right, and you're just changing oil, all right, like you know.
Oh, I
how
see,
to
and I'm
change
working
oil,
up
that's
the
what-
ladder and
Right,
getting your
and
ball
you
busted
go from
and stuff.
changing oil, changing filters and stuff like that to all of a sudden now you're learning spark plugs, now you're learning the wiring, now you're learning, you know, more and more and more and more on how
No,
to replace stuff.
no, it wasn't like getting a job at a restaurant and working way up from dishwasher to like sous chef, and preparing food for the line chef, etc. It wasn't like that. Like he was just naturally good at it, and I guess, and he wasn't around it like from his dad or his grandpa or his mom. It was just something he liked to do, and was, I don't, I mean, he hung out with a lot of people that I guess like a lot of bikers, so they taught him stuff, and car people, and just on his own, like car shows and.
Like I said,
all
a
that.
lot of dealerships, they would be looking for him to actually have proper training because.
Oh, dealerships, yeah, that
dealerships,
okay. I thought you were talking about like
automobile companies, so like
Rebellion.
GM, Chevy, Ford. If you went to go get a job at one of those as a mechanic, they're
yeah,
gonna
like
wanna
an
see a
actual
degree.
company. You can't just walk in
Right.
there and be like, yeah.
So if you're talking about a private-owned garage that sat there, and
Yeah,
said,
that's what I'm
let
talking
me-
about. Yeah.
What do you know?
Well,
you
they
know-
also do hire that garage. He works for the Rolls-Royce dealership in Manhattan. Has called them before, and he's worked on
Okay.
them. So
He's worked on cars for them, but you
not
know,
for the actual
dealership,
dealership.
but for the garage to go and handle a problem that they couldn't handle.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's the well. So here's the other thing, and I've thought about this. Okay, I don't know if why is it I might say something is I don't know how much like philosophy you guys know. Bombarda.
Depending on the type, like who you're talking about, like.
I'm just talking philosophy in general.
Oh yeah, I mean,
You know,
yeah.
like you go back to Socrates.
Socrates, yeah, like
Right.
Nietzsche, all that, the basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You know, so over if you went back to Socrates and them, how they basically they were just, they were like teachers. I don't know what other jobs they had, but it was philosophy that they're known for. To me nowadays, and I hate fucking saying it because of these people are too fucking stupid to be this, but it seems like the social media, the people on social media are almost like they want to be the ones that actually talk about stuff, not the ones that are just posting fucking duck lips and all that shit.
Yeah.
It seems like they would be today's thinkers, like philosophers. When you go in, whether they're on the right side, the left side, wherever side, you know, that's what it seems like, that they would be the philosophers, the ones that actually think about, you know, like the whole philosophy. We don't have philosophers like we used to. You know, how we used to have philosophers.
Oh yeah, like Kant and like, you know, and then his right, you know, there was this is like philosophy 101. I just used to sit in on these classes at college. But yeah, like everyone's go-to of Nietzsche, of nihilism,
right.
and
but it's one of those that, like, the philosophers, through the philosophers
Plato, Socrates. You mean like the really old school ones, like Aristotle?
Right. Well, so philosophy over the years changed. You went and you had, you know, those public forums that they would have and everything else. All right. You went and then sat there, and when you got to later on, like when you're saying Nietzsche and everything else, all right, their books were written.
Yeah.
Right. And
yeah.
books were the mainstay, you know, throughout until probably the early 2000s, you know, for philosophy. And then all of a sudden, you now have social media and the rise of social media. Who needs to go and actually write a book of their thoughts, of their quotes, of the, you know, you basically have people posting their thoughts and their quotes and how people act and how people, you know, how they're treated and everything else. And, you know, and then with TikTok and with all, so like I see people, you know, not all the time, like it's not like every post I go through, oh, this is a philosopher, you know, no, because it's not that deep for some people. You know, they're not actually thinking about problems or anything like that. But even like Charlie Kirk, where like he didn't get a degree or anything like that, but you know, he tried discussing, you know, the way that he saw things. Now he would have definitely been on the other side of the aisle, you know, from someone like me, but you know, that's how philosophy worked. You know, you would go and get those tapes because like a lot of Nietzsche's shit is fucking insane.
Yeah, really crazy.
You know, like, oh.
That was because that was like topics that were, I guess, taboo, I guess, to talk about at the time, like the way of thinking of nihilism and like, you know, like the dichotomy of Ubermensch, you know, like the Superman can, like, you know, very also really deeply weird existential shit that nobody really like. Yeah.
I mean, it seemed like he hated women.
Yeah, I wouldn't say hated. It's very odd, is what I'll say. But his whole thing was nihilism and like God is dead and very, you know, he would be an edgelord, like.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like
so,
these days.
there's some things that he sat there and he said that I agree with.
Revelio.
All right, like some of the quotes I sat there and I saw and I'm like, you know, he's right. And there's other things that are like, ooh, no.
Yeah, no, I've had that same reaction.
No.
Like that Frank Reynolds, you know, Danny DeVito, like me, like nope.
Right.
Yeah. No.
You know, so it's just one of those. So that's why, like I said, I see, you know, a lot of these people that are doing social media and trying to put out there the info, you know, what they see, how they feel, and how, you know, people should be, you know, because a lot of this stuff people don't realize with philosophy. So philosophy, when I was growing up, it was a subject that basically you weren't getting paid shit for.
No, exactly. That's why a lot of hipsters I knew did philosophy 101. And like, yeah, I'm gonna get a major in philosophy, and some stuck with it. Some, well, they couldn't, because they couldn't, you know, they weren't able to do it. Like there was no job unless you became a philosophy teacher, or you wrote a book and it was like enough for people to be like, oh, this is.
Yeah, you actually make a fucking money off of it. Because I loved, when I was in 8th grade, I loved philosophy. I had a teacher that would go and actually put up quotes on the wall or the board, and you know, want us to solve them and everything else. You know, and I was always the one that would go and actually sit there and be like, oh, they meant this. or they meant that.
Yeah.
You know, and I started doing quotes of my own, and he would let me put them up on the board.
Well, yeah, because it's also impressive for, like, you know, a 14, 13, 14-year-old to be interested in that.
Yeah,
you know
well, that's, I mean, he was,
yeah.
So that year, I probably, I don't know how many school years anymore, but I probably had like 15 to 20 quotes that I got to put up on the board.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
yeah.
You know, it was just one of the, I wish I would have saved them. I wish I would have wrote them down. I would, like, you know, at the time it was like, I thought nothing of it. It wasn't like, oh, you know, because at the time also, I realized that it was just an outlet, you know, for me to go and get thoughts across and everything else. But, you know, just like other shit, I was like, not going to make money at this.
Yeah.
This is,
well, at least you knew that at that time. When people went to college for it, it was girls that wanted to be hipsters and guys to get those girls. That's like how it was. That's how it was in the city.
Yeah, see, for me it was like, no, I know there's no money in this. Just like I loved animals, and I thought like, oh, I want to be a zoologist. And then I found out, oh, zoologists at that time only made like 18,000 a year or whatever, and I went, oh, I don't want to be a zoologist.
Yeah, weird how you think, you know, like that would actually have more of income.
Yeah. So at that time they got paid dirt shit, you know, dirt cheap and everything else. So it was like, yeah, nope, not for me. You know, and now they make decent money, you know, with the zoos and everything else. But before, you know, went in here, yeah, no.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that was shocking to me when I started looking at colleges of what these salaries were, and a lot of them were like base salaries for like, you know, like 30,000. It was like 30 to 40,000 around that time, right? Like a lot of state work or government work, you know. Now it's probably more, obviously, for adjusting for inflation. But that was like, I remember being a cop, you paid like $30,000 to $40,000 a year, which was like enough to live if you budgeted, right? You know.
Right.
Now I think, I don't know how much cops get paid now, but apparently they don't get paid that much either still, which is still.
So cops, it all depends. It's just like teachers. It all depends on the area, town, city that you live in. So, like, it's not one of those things that like, oh, in this place or that place, it's, you know, more or less. It's one of those that okay, I don't need you to constantly.
Did I scare you?
No, you didn't. I heard you walking around.
Incendio.
Okay.
I'm in the same place.
Do you need something?
Yeah.
What?
Everything.
Hey man, I deal with it all the time. I think I was in this place already.
So police officer, so what would you, so first off, we have to sit there and say, you know, what is good pay, what is not good pay?
That's true. I do.
Okay.
I was just, while that pause was there, I was thinking, I remember seeing on the train for NYPD recruitment was, I think when they had just raised it and they were trying to get the recruitment up. But this is also like after 9/11, or maybe it was before. It was around the time when I was around that age, and it was $30,000 to $40,000.
Oh yeah, they're higher now.
Yeah, that's what that's what I'm saying. But I know it can't be more than 60 to 70. I could be wrong. Actually, probably wrong.
So starting salary for a New York cop is $60,000.
Okay, so okay, I was right in the ballpark. Okay. Still though, for New York, you'd have to really, you know, you can't like, if you have a kid, you'd have to do all the doubles, all the shit.
What? So the thing is, that's your starting salary. After 5.5 years of service, it increases to 126,000.
Yeah, that's about the right for shit, I ruined this. That sounds about right. 100, but that though, you to live in this city, you'd have to be grandfathered in somewhere.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know,
No,
like,
living there is super expensive.
oh, damn it.
So 60,000 to start, and you get a huge bump up after 5.5 years. So if you're 20 years old, 21 years old, and you start off as a cop, making $60,000 a year, and you live outside of the city, so you have to commute or whatever.
Yeah, most of the cops I knew lived in a borough, Queens, or there.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't like.
So you commute in and you go and sit there, but then after 5.5 years, I mean, shit, you still commute in after 5.5 years. You're just making fucking over 60,000 more. Now you're making enough to go and fucking put down on a home and everything else. But it's one of those that, the salaries for different areas, it all depends. So for teachers, it's the same thing.
Really? Teachers went up to.
Teachers, yeah. Depending on where you live, that's what it comes down to. Where you live. So for like starting salary for a teacher is 64,000 with a bachelor's degree, 72,000.
Damn.
Starting is 57,000, but then there's top earners that are making over 70,000. And depending on where you're at, so one of my uncles, he worked at a college. He was making over 100,000, a year as a college professor. One of them was a principal. I don't know for where. He was making over 200,000 a year. So
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Holy crap.
All right, I'm back finally.
Good job.
You did it.
I did it.
We're proud of you.
I know, right? These fucking bets are pissing me off. I need one of them to hit today.
Bats?
Bets.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? Do you have a bat problem?
Nah.
No, he has a gambling problem.
One second.
Oh god.
So nice of you to stop by.
What? Wait a minute. She just set up shop? Right
Let's
here?
have a look, shall we?
See, this is why I hate the news, and this is why we need it to...
You won't be disappointed, I can promise
Russia
you that.
has delivered a stark warning to the UK regarding possibility of an overwhelming nuclear assault should NATO nations provide Ukraine with long-range weaponry.
God, dude, they need to...
So nice of you to stop by.
See, this is why we need to treat, everything as the world instead of individual countries.
Revelio.
Fuck, dude, that's just fucking like, I mean, with all of the fucking, and then you have the people that are like, oh, they probably only have like 20 that work, but it's like, I gotta remind people.
Like hell.
I know, this is what, I'm just quoting
Idiots, yes.
Yes. So I'm like, yeah, they can't even take care of their own. So I'm like, look. If the one thing that they're gonna take care of, it's gonna be their nuclear fucking arsenal, and I have to remind them that they are the one place to have detonated the most powerful atomic bomb ever created. Now, not ever created, but ever detonated, which was the Tsar Bomba, which, if you look at, like, there's always, of course, it's always got to be New York, right? Oh, let's see what New York would be under the bomb that was on Hiroshima, then Nagasaki, then the B-82 or whatever it was called, and the Bikini Atoll, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And the Tsar Bomba is so big that not only would Manhattan be completely fucking annihilated, pretty much, like the shockwave would go all the way down towards you. Philly would feel it, and the fallout would go to half the fucking country. Yeah, like that's some fucked up shit, and that was in the '60s.
So. Okay, so I know the fallout would, the dust.
Look at the nuclear. How powerful?
I've looked at nuclear maps. If they hit New York,
there's a digital 3D thing of it.
Right.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Jesse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've looked at it. So if you go back a few years when tension was really high between.
Oh yeah, like the Cold War, yeah.
Right. Well, no, I'm just talking about a couple years ago when tension was really high between us.
Oh yeah,
I bought bottled water and everything else because I was like, oh fuck, we could, have some type of how they were talking. I was like, I don't.
That's my literal fucking nightmare.
And went in here. I looked at a map, and yeah,
Yep.
If New York got hit, we wouldn't be, South Jersey wouldn't be in that much trouble. We would get the dust over, and we would have to stay inside, but
you'd still get insane amounts of radiation fallout because of the winds that would be, like New York, Manhattan would look like a literal apocalypse zone with like lightning being caused by an atmosphere caused by a fucking. Basically, like the gravity of a mini sun for that picosecond or whatever would cause literal like lightning storms, and it would change the weather and the wind and everything. So that little circle radius, that's just like, okay, yeah, this is how big it would go. But the swoop, and let's say it was at a time where they timed it where it was going south to southwest. Right, and it was like bad weather anyway. Staying inside, and putting garbage bags on your windows is not going to save you from like radiation poisoning. Probably, you know what I mean? Like,
so where should I set it off? Where would be good?
Okay, well these are the spots.
East New York, Jamaica.
Oh God, they wouldn't hit like Queens or Bushwick. They would always hit New York, Manhattan, but it would be like intercepted.
Manhattan.
No, but let's say in the country, because these are the spots: New York, DC,
Midtown.
That's usually where they always drop it in the.
Midtown. Okay, so we're gonna do that.
What yield is it gonna be? Like what type? Like what are you doing in the simulator?
Okay, so what do we want? Do we want a megaton?
Well. Assuming if we got hit, it wouldn't be it would be a hydrogen bomb. So that would be in the.
Okay, so there's the Davy Crockett. Okay, so it would be Russia's. So we're gonna go to Russia. Let's see here.
Well, the highest we ever had, like we know of from them, is the Tsar Bomba.
Okay, so they have. On here, they have the SS-25 that's currently.
Oh, these are the Russia. ICBMs, yeah.
You have so they have the largest USS the Tsar Bomba.
Tsar Bomba, yeah, that was what they set off in 1960 something, and it really fucked up Eastern Europe too. Like the glass shattered, I think, all the way to like Finland or something like that. It was crazy.
Okay, so they have 2 of those. I'm trying to look for just Russia because everything else is like China, U.S.
But that's like an old. I think that I don't know if that was a hydrogen bomb or it was just the biggest atomic bomb ever. But I know it was the biggest explosion that had to do with anything nuclear ever detonated by anybody. The Tsar Bomba. Where am I in the map? Okay. Pages. Looking for pages.
I'm looking up what their current largest. It's not currently operational use. So the Tsar Bomba.
Oh no, yeah,
the largest.
They were gonna use the second one, but because it caused so much damage, when they just.
Oh, Satan 2 is their current.
Awesome. Satan 2.
Satan 2. Okay, so let's find the Satan 2.
Yeah, you gotta tell me what that yield is. How ridiculous! It must be ridiculous if it's bigger than the Tsar Bomba.
It's not bigger than the Tsar Bomba.
Okay. Well, it's an ICBM, but then yeah.
Okay, so I gotta find this though. The RS-28.
Revelio.
RS. Why don't they have this up here then?
Probably. We don't know the yield because it's classified. Like we just don't know. Because the way ICBMs work is it enters goes out of the atmosphere, then comes down, and then it's usually like a bunch of. It's either one giant one, but it's either just for maximum destruction. I don't know how many fit on the top of the of the missile itself, but that's where the nuclear payload comes out in like different. It spreads, so like 1 goes up and then like 5 come down. You know what I mean?
Okay, so we're just gonna use the Tsar because it doesn't. So that just came out. The other one just came out in 2023.
Oh, great! So they're still fucking making gigantic fucking ICBMs that split into 10 gigantic fucking missiles. How fun is that?
Yeah. So where the Tsar is the largest operational. Or was the largest operational, but it's not in use. The other one that replaced it is now in use, so it's not. So we'll just use the Tsar because that's the biggest one.
And that we know of, like what it would do.
Yeah. So we'll choose the 10,000 megaton.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Air burst or ground burst.
Surface, yeah.
Probably do an air burst.
Okay, so radioactive fallout.
Revelio.
Advanced options. Burst height. No, we're fine. Yeah, we'll keep everything what they have, and now we'll detonate. All right. Am I alive? And so, with the Russia's largest bomb, yeah, New York is gone.
Completely gone.
Okay. The fallout goes all the way over to like Ridge, New York.
So upstate.
Yeah. So like Manorville, Shirley,
That's pretty fucking far upstate too.
Oh yeah. That's there's only a little bit of you guys left.
Yeah.
It takes out all of North Jersey basically.
Yep, George Washington Bridge is gone. All the tunnels are collapsed. All the bridges are gone. Actually, I mean, it's just, I don't even think people in like Far Rockaway, Queens, or
it takes out Seaside Heights. Yes.
Jesus. So that's South Jersey, though, right? Seaside Heights.
Oh yeah, Seaside Heights. Well, that's the Jersey Shore. So
that's what I mean. But that's what I'm thinking.
Honestly, the people here don't consider Seaside Heights as South Jersey.
Gotcha.
Okay, like Seaside Heights like to sit there and say they're South Jersey. We don't consider them South Jersey. When you get to Tom's River, because that's right next to Seaside, when you get to Tom's River, we're down here. We're like, oh, that's
That's
central.
that. Settled.
You know, they don't even consider it central, but we're like, no, that's closer to central than us. We don't. They're not with us. You know, that would be like taking BB into a
still an
fucking boy
insane
band thing and being like, oh yeah, he's not with us. He's on
Gosh,
his own.
oh, Jesus. That's still like so terrifying though. Like, because when I think of drives to shows, and I played Seaside Heights, and I played areas around there, and like upstate New York, like driving there is like a long time, and the fact that it would just be that gone and
so that bomb is a 100,000 kilotons. So we're going to do it at 1 million.
Oh God! Well, goodbye half of America.
Oh, it can't do over 100. So 100,000 is the highest it can go.
Because that, I don't know if that's going by multiplying from the Tsar Bomba, or it's just like too scary to reveal to people, or it's just unfathomably like.
No, I think this is a legit site that like did their research.
So it's collected data and all that, so it's not like generating. Right. Gotcha. Still fucking insane.
That's why it's not going over that, because then that's like too much more.
Ooh, how I love
try dropping it on the Staten Island area. Now this is where it's going to get interesting. I want to see if it hits your area. And there's a reason, because you can get to New Jersey from Staten Island, and it's South Jersey, I think, or considered South Jersey.
Okay, so Staten Island. Let me come over to here. It's not going to reach down to me. I'm going to tell you right now, the largest bomb is not going to reach down to me. The only way that they get anything down to us is if they purposely attack down here.
No, I'm just curious if you dropped it on Staten Island. Like
the only one that's safe is BB, because they ain't going after.
Well, what about if they hit DC with those R bombs?
I think it would be.
Sorry about that, folks.
Do what?
Oh, I was saying sorry about that. I'm back.
Sorry about that.
Again.
We're doing nuclear simulations with the largest yield that's ever been detonated by the Russians, which is the Tsar bomb. And we're trying to figure out how far we can get it to each of us. Well, I would be completely annihilated. I would be de-atomized.
Okay, so Staten Island, if it went off there, it would come down to Barnegat. So. Well, it would come. The destruction would go to Tom's River. The fallout would go to Barnegat.
Jesus Christ.
And
that's Staten Island, and that's like from Midtown Manhattan. That trip is like an 45 minutes.
I'm an hour away from it.
That's why I wanted to see where it would go.
It would have to come down. They would have to hit like for them to hit me, for the fallout to hit me, they would have to hit like Point Pleasant.
Excuse me, madam.
For the fallout.
I know where Point Pleasant. Okay, yeah.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again, I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband
passed. It would have to hit just below Tom's
Twiddle,
River.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
Like the TV show, The Jersey Shore. Like they would have to be like, oh, we're fucking blowing up Seaside Heights. Fuck those Americans. You know, and then we're getting hit.
Where would it go from DC?
Involving vases, he would insist.
Okay, so going down
I stumbled
to
upon it today when I had a burst of energy
what
and
are we talking
extended my
about
morning
nuclear. The Tsar Bomba, which is the biggest nuclear bomb ever detonated by Russia and ever by any country. That we have the data on.
Okay, so if it hit DC, it would barely
archaic puzzle.
Touch
fascinating.
Any of Delaware.
I suspected you'd be interested.
Yeah.
And wait till I tell you about the rumors surrounding this particular puzzle.
And that's crazy because we're in what's that movie where they actually do detonate a dirty bomb or a nuke in Baltimore? Ben Affleck's in it.
To see it, I'll have a look.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Yeah, no, it's great. They detonate it in the
if not for me, then
the baseball stadium.
And only a little smidge of West Virginia would be gone.
Wow.
Charlestown.
Oh, okay. That's not a whole lot. You ain't missing much.
At least they probably pronounce their name right.
shameless.
You ain't missing
Carl,
much.
I forgot about
Come to
that.
stare at the
Carl's
fool, have you?
town. No,
There's
it
poor
fucking says
Haggerty,
Charles, you dumb
robbed
fuck.
by his own
You know, it's
sister.
funny. There was a
She's
Charles
robbed
Town and
almost
there was
everyone
Charles
now.
Ton.
So, who's
Right.
the fool?
And people get that
I'm
mixed
not
up all
sure
the time.
I know what
Bleh,
you-
all the time.
Then you're the only one who does. Good riddance, I said. I want her caught
Hilarious.
and sent.
But yeah.
So-
it
Keep an eye
blew
out
up
for
some of
Phoebe.
Charles Town.
Yo,
Phoebe would be safe. Now,
Besides-
Well,
Yeah,
safe
that
by
bit-
what? You mean from Fallout in
What do you have
general?
for sale?
Yeah.
Oh,
he
wow.
would be safe from Fallout. So
Oh, thank
basically, these. So what happens? So say this. Okay. So Jeff, say they fuck up and they. Okay, I gotta drag it all. Whoa, I passed New York. Say they
It's,
fuck up.
good luck for me, you
and
stopped by
they
today.
bomb. They go to get New York, and instead of getting New York, they bomb fucking Easton, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, if they bomb Easton, New Jersey, okay, I'm trying to see. I'm trying to get
I'll keep an eye on your
the-
belongings if I were you.
where you're
Cracks are in the
at.
Rebellion.
Right, I don't need actual location, but
Now
like
that it's
right
night,
now
I
on
ought
the
to look
map,
into this
I
thievery
have
business for Mr. Haggerty.
Midtown, Flatbush, Bushwick. All those are right outside where the Fallout is.
That's
Okay?
interesting, actually, to think about, because Manhattan is not that big. I mean, of course, it's a big-ass city, but it's not, like... See, because I work in Bushwick, so I'm up and down the L train line, which would be, like, a direct diagonal, like, east from, like, 14th Street going up, and it's, like, close to the border of Queens, so, like, that big borough of Queens and Brooklyn connected, like, kind of right in the middle. So,
Okay, so this has the fireball radius, right?
Jesus.
Which means that
That's anything is just gone.
Right. Which is about 4 miles.
It's you.
That's
Oh,
insane.
I can't thank you enough for
Right.
rescuing
So
my dears.
it's 54 miles total because it's a circle,
Have
you
my
know, so it's
undying
going
gratitude.
around. So it's 54 miles total.
Yeah.
You have your moderate blast damage
Oh my
radius,
God.
which is 20 miles in a circle, which is actually then 1,290 miles.
Dude, that's insane.
All right, that's most residential buildings collapse, injuries are universal, fatalities widespread. Chances of a fire starting
Rebellion.
commercial and residential damages are high. Buildings so damaged are at risk of spreading fire. So like basically everything in that, like that would take out New York. Like if you put that like Staten Island or anything like that, that would take out, you know, everything that you know. Okay, that kind of center. Right. Well, no, the center's vaporized. Everything in the next thing could
must be
go
getting
and
closer.
could die depending on where they're located and such. Buildings will collapse. A lot of people would die. All right.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
outside of that, so it's like broken down into circles. Outside of that, all right, if you're in this bigger circle, which encompasses the smaller circles also, because now you're dealing with radiation burns, third-degree burns, which is 45.8 miles and 6,600 miles in the circle. Third-degree burns throughout the layers of skin, and often painless because they destroy the pain nerves and cause severe scarring and dismemberment and can require amputation. 100% probability for third-degree burns at this yield.
Yeah, this is
Right.
none of this is fucking. Jesus Christ.
None of it's good.
None of it is like, oh yeah, it was not that
Right.
bad. Yeah, none
So
of it.
now outside of that one is the light blast radius, which is 57 miles or 10,000, miles. of
Light
circle.
blast means like windows blown in.
At around 1 psi overpressure, glass windows can be expected to break. This may cause injuries in surrounding population who comes through a window after seeing a flash of a nuclear explosion. Often used as a benchmark for light damage in cities. Okay, so it also depends on how, like, if it hit the ground or how high it was, exploded.
Yeah, the air burst. Ground bursts would they
not cause as much damage as an air burst.
But it would make it also like that's where like the numbers get crazy, where it's like, oh, you can't live there. Like Hiroshima and Nagasaki, it was air bursted just, you know, because one, it's max more damage, but if they had ground bursted it, they would probably still be fucking radiation zones. Like Chernobyl. Not like Chernobyl,
now,
but, you know.
Now, as far as anything else, so anytime you have any type of nuclear fallout like that, all right, depending on the weather, depending on the, you know, rain, wind, whatever, will determine on where it will reach and everything else. That's just like how they had the fires up in Canada. You know, like we had bad days because of those fires in Canada because of the wind carrying it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I was talking about with the wind.
Yeah, that they were telling people like, hey, if you have breathing problems, stay inside. You know.
Yeah, I remember we smelt it uptown. We smelt it.
So.
And the horizon looked like weird. It was fucking strange.
So with that being said, if you had somewhere detonate close to you, that you weren't in the blast radius or anything like that, you would be expected to. So the best thing to do would be to try to seal your windows the best you can.
Garbage bags or some shit, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you're not so like we have central air, so we have an air, you know, condenser outside. We wouldn't want that. We would have to go and fucking like cover that the fuck up and everything else, so it's not pulling any air in from there. Like you can't run that at all. Like, you know, you're gonna be hot. It's hot in here. It's hot. Like, sorry. You're not gonna want to go outside. You know, like if you go outside, you're gonna want to make sure that you layer up and everything else. And it's recommended for like the first. I know it's depending on how far away you are and everything else, where it could be a couple days to a couple weeks that you're recommended to stay inside, to not go and be exposed to radiation. So, that's enough of that.
Yeah, because you'd still get radiation sickness.
Right, you'd still, so, you know, one of the best things, I don't think, I hope we never need it, I've never thought it, but you can get, you know, testers to go and find out, you know, if there's radiation in the air and everything else, you know, and yeah, one of the best things to do would be if you ever had that fear, like if that's really a fear, go and fucking buy a radiation tester, go and, you know, get a couple things to, if you are, you know, your landlord, just gonna put it, you know, like, go down to, if you're in New York, go down to the sewer, you know, maybe you'll be safe in an alligator's belly, who knows.
Alligators in the sewers. Oh god, yeah, there'd be like nowhere to go either if they weren't able to intercept that.
Oh yeah, you guys would be fucked.
There's no way.
Sorry to tell you.
Yeah, but at least you know, I would know. Oh no, my fucking sound's fucked up.
Uh-oh.
No, there it is. Okay.
Where?
Jesus.
What happened to Jeff?
Mom, ready? I'm back. Yeah.
Oh no. I'm saying.
Oh
what
yeah.
to Jeff?
Oh, literally.
He blew up.
I blew up. Oh, by the way, he was vaporized. What? Yeah, no, like completely. Yeah, like as if he never existed.
Damn Russians.
Revelio.
Yeah, the Russians vaporized Jeff. Oh god.
No.
That's like because that's why I said watch Threads. That's like the most scary fucking free. The UK put it out during the 70s, and they had a hotline because people were freaking the fuck out. Threads is so scary, and they do it. They detonate 2 nuclear bombs, and it was done on such a low budget, but it's just so fucked up.
Revelio.
I mean, it's just fucking idiotic for anyone to go and sit there and say, hey, you know, it's a good idea. Let's build something that will destroy us all.
All mad, yeah, mutually assured destruction.
No, absolutely. I've always thought that was just kind of a weird concept. Let's just build this big thunder bomb
Yeah.
For whatever reason that we needed.
Well, the reason was like, cause this is what was so nuts about it, and it took me to get fucking like sick with that nootropic fucking dog shit that was all contaminated with for like 2 weeks. I didn't sleep and I got obsessed with nuclear everything. So like before they even built it, right, the Germans were working on it because it was part of what physics is now. It was theoretical physics. Albert Einstein was like he was the smartest guy like in the world at the time. So it was like a theory because of space and shit and like gravity and like okay, and how the sun. So like they figured, okay, well we know what atoms are, nuclei. Okay, what happens if we add this, and this to it, like to basically make a mini sun? That's what it is. In all practicality, it's a mini fucking sun. You know, that's how crazy it is, and it burns hotter than the sun. Of the surface of the sun, at least. And that's what they say. I forgot how many Kelvin that is, but it's a lot. And so that was all theoretical. So that's why Project Paperclip got all the German scientists. They're like, yeah, come over here. You won't be persecuted. And that's how Los Alamos was made. And Oppenheimer, yeah, he, figured it out, but he figured it out with a bunch of other people. And they had a bet, right, during the Trinity test, which when they built it, it was all duct taped up. It was hanging like 200 feet above the ground. They didn't know if it was going to go off. And there was like, they had a bet going and of whether or not it was going to light the atmosphere on fire and destroy the entire world. But they did it anyway. Science, right? So then they're like, oh shit, we've got it. And then Truman was like, we got to use it. Truman was like, we got it. Should we tell Stalin? He's like, no. But there was a spy in the Project Paperclip. There was a Russian scientist who dipped, and that's how Russia got the bomb. So after we detonated it, Truman, they got a note. He's like, yes. But then when the photos came back and the footage, right? Like this is like the bomb was dropped. 2 days later, the other one was dropped. Truman had not seen the effects of radiation and destruction. And after he did that, I don't know if it was between those 2 days or right after Nagasaki, the second bomb, where he wrote and made the executive order that only the president can authorize a nuclear attack to use a nuke. Otherwise, it was going to be strictly a military thing. So if he never wrote that, like you could tell, he's all happy. Yeah, Japan surrendered. And then all of a sudden, like pictures of him afterwards are like it like haunted him.
Yeah,
he was like, oh my god, like, wait, this is what it did, and we did this twice, and we were going to do it a third time. Yeah. He was like, let's keep making them. You know, and he's like, no, stop. We're good. Like, no more. He like geeked himself out. That's how crazy it was at the time. Like nothing had ever Then there's this story of this guy who was in Hiroshima for work, and his main office was in Nagasaki. So he was not at his office for 2 days. He finally like took a bike, got all like rode himself all the way over there. He lived through Hiroshima. He's at his boss. His boss is yelling at him, doesn't believe him. He says, the Americans dropped this bomb that destroyed Hiroshima. He's like, no. And this is, he's like, whatever. And right then and there, the fucking second bomb goes off. And he lived through that too.
Oh, shit.
If that's not the biggest I told you so, I don't know what is, right?
Yeah.
Like his boss was firing him and he was shaming him. And then all of a sudden, the flashing lights and then... and then this huge
boom right there.
Yeah, it happened.
Sir, I'm telling you exactly what the fuck is going on here.
See, I fucking told you that. But imagine being that guy, living through that twice, man. I think I'd be like, I would have lost my fucking marbles. Like my mind would be gone.
Oh shit.
You'd have to. Like you survived twice of motherfucker.
Yeah.
2 nuclear nuclear threats there.
And then
I'm still alive.
And then like in Japan, in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they didn't remove the, like, that's where the Banksy art where you see the shadow, quote unquote, of the girl playing jump rope, right? That's an actual imprint on a building from when the first bomb went off. Yeah, she was vaporized, and that's the only trace left of that person. There's a lot of them. Yeah.
I shouldn't have laughed.
No, it's fucking crazy. Yeah.
I mean, it is crazy. No, it's crazy. I mean, I bet that would suck.
That's why Johnny Somali got banned from Japan, because he kept like playing nuclear siren sounds on the train and like just
I don't think you should do that.
Yeah, and he kept saying Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and all this stuff, and people were like, dude. Like, especially the Japanese, they can take that very seriously. They were like, they banned him.
Oh my
now
God.
He's in all this trouble in Korea, can't leave. He's probably one of the stupidest people I think ever to exist.
So like a pure dumbass.
Yeah, his court trial's gone on, and he is gonna like serve time in Korea. It was originally, they stacked it like Atozy, that YouTuber, was like, with all the charges, it could be up to like 54 years, but they're saying like realistically, it's like 12 minimum between anywhere 3 to 4 to 12 years or something like that.
I mean, that's still, I would hate to do like 3 days in a Korean prison.
Fucking hell, yeah, dude, like anything.
Jesus.
Revelio.
But yeah, that's what because he was just being a fucking. Don't go to another fucking country and be an asshole.
Yeah, fact. Oh no. Yeah, John. Don't go to another country and start selling your ass.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Listen. I got the Giants Eagles game up right now. Like,
no, you're good. I'm about to actually. Shit. My Papa's dead.
Oh yeah, BB. That's what I meant to ask you. Was is downloading Ninja Gaiden worth it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You can get it. Honestly, I mean, yeah. Nah,
okay. I'll do that.
It's definitely worth it.
Motherfucking Barkley. God damn it.
Paramount.
I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming.
He just had a 70-yard touchdown.
Fuck yeah. I needed that. I don't need that for him to do it at all.
What do you have in store for me this time?
No, I should have got the mod where instead of like you riding a broom, it looks like you're like disapparating like white trails of smoke or black smoke.
I wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Yeah, I'm playing a modded version of Hogwarts Legacy, so you got like more spells.
Revelio.
What is this? Oh, I just have to light these on fire. Okay, fire.
65-yard touchdown, bastard.
Damn, was it Russian or?
Russian, yeah. Yeah, he just.
Oh damn.
He did a cut back. So he didn't see a hole in the right. He cut back to the left, and that was it.
That was all she wrote, huh?
He didn't get touched.
Damn, didn't even get touched. That's even worse.
Confringo.
Let's see here.
Big man.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Dude, Barkley, he doesn't even have a smile on his face. He just ran a 65-yard touchdown. He doesn't even have a smile on his face.
Damn,
they are mad they lost to the Giants that first game.
Hell, yeah, they should be.
So if they lose here, that's their season's over. If they lose here, they won't come back from it. Yeah, if the Eagles lose here, their season's over.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty.
Oh,
look how he looks right now.
Nothing too unmasked, was there?
He's taking this like
we all know
very
that the thief was my
serious. This
sister.
is not feel good time. This
Actually,
is not
sir,
like, oh.
The thief was a niffler.
No, it's
a what? You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Yeah,
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose mangy little
Okay,
blighter.
Scatterbo.
Well, if you found
need
a
to run it all the
lair,
way.
as you say,
Get
you
the
must have
ball
found
and
my
run it all the
island.
way.
I got nothing. My team's on bye this week, so.
As a matter of fact,
I got
I
nothing.
did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this
So
means
you're
to
just
me.
a lawyer this week.
Catherine's
Oh,
a
yeah.
disappointment
Yep.
for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you,
But yeah.
I won't have to.
So I'm just gonna be
What
watching
a
from
strange
the
world we live
from
in.
the
Suppose they can't
outskirts
send a
here.
niffler to Azkaban.
You guys should watch
I
that
hate this.
Threads. You should watch Threads on YouTube tonight and have great dreams.
Threads on YouTube.
It's
and
free.
Average.
Yeah, and you'll have
Mrs.
amazing
Twiddle,
dreams if
Your
you're able to
husband was
sleep.
right. The statue was
What
part
is-
of a puzzle.
I don't know
Oh,
how
really?
I feel about
Yes.
Threads exactly,
Well-
and then you said on
well,
YouTube
my-
and then sleep.
Mm-hmm. Do
Oh,
it.
None of
my
this sounds
husband would
safe.
be so
Come on.
pleased to know he was
Just-
right
just-
about
just do it.
Come on. No, I
I
don't
want
know.
I want the
He wants to talk to you tomorrow about it.
the fear. I want you to talk about how fucking crazy it is. I want to know what you think.
Oh, they're gonna fight in this game.
Good, hopefully they do. Alright, let's
So who's the most violent linebacker in football these days?
like
these
these
days?
days?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, is it hard to say, or
Fred
is it like
Warner.
that bad? Holy shit!
There's
Fred-
not. They
Fred
took a
Warner.
lot of the violence out of it.
Yeah.
What?
I would say if I
Oh,
had to
because of
pick
CTE
somebody,
and shit. Like,
Uh-huh.
oh,
Yeah.
come, man, just
if I
make
had
better
to pick
gear.
somebody, that's who I would pick. Would be Fred Warner.
Fred Warner.
Yeah, but in general, probably James Harrison. That motherfucker's
He's not
crazy.
playing.
I know, like in general. I was just saying, like in like.
Oh, okay. You're just talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's wild.
I'm sorry.
We have Lawrence
oh.
Taylor.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. Ooh, Jesus.
You know, like they would be your.
Luke
but
Kuechly.
they're not. No, he wasn't violent.
He
was good.
Nah,
He was
look
a
back
field
at his
general,
clips.
but he wasn't.
Look back at his clip. He was nasty.
Fucking hockey, man. Doug Glatt. Guy was fucking
who-
monstrous. Doug Glatt.
Oh boy, yeah, you said hockey.
Yeah. It's a white
I've
man's
never watched
game.
hockey.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were
I've
gonna
never
say
watched
that.
hockey a day in my life.
Fucking.
I've tried though. I've tried. Like, I
It's
want
fucking.
to get
It's
hockey.
fun with friends. Like at first, I didn't really get into hockey, but I used to watch my friend do the junior hockey and shit at Chelsea Piers, and I was like, oh shit, this is pretty cool. I like ice skating, but you know, as a pastime, but ice skating and fights, it's not really like that anymore, but fights do happen. But holy fuck. There's a really good movie about Doug Glatt, actually, and about hockey in general called Goon. Who's the guy that always makes films with Seth Rogen? Not James Franco, the rational one, and This Is the End. You know, where they play themselves. Jay something. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, he's done other movies.
Yeah. He's a producer more than he acts now.
I forget.
Yeah, but he's in this movie called Goon, and the guy that plays Doug Glatt is the fuck is his name? Sean Patrick Williams. Bruchel. Yeah, he's Jewish. Yeah, Jay, whatever his name is. He's
yeah, cause
not Bruchel.
I liked him in The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
He was in The Sorcerer's Apprentice. Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Yes,
he was
that's
the main
right.
character
That's
in The
right.
Sorcerer's
Yeah.
Apprentice.
Him. He's really funny. But yeah, he plays a really funny character in Goon, and I highly recommend that movie. Great hockey movie. Like, it doesn't make you feel like you're watching a hockey movie. I was like, oh shit.
So they have Goon, and they have Goon: Last of the Enforcers.
The fuck is Goon: Last of the Enforcers? Oh, because Enforcers.
Follow up.
They made a follow up. Wait, is Sean
Yeah.
Patrick whatever still
Yeah.
playing? He's in it again? What?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta watch this. If it's
he's
made
just
by.
on- he's
Just
on the
mine
cover.
is blown right now.
Yeah,
But he's
because
what?
like this was like at the end of like the late
This one came
70s,
out in
80s.
2017.
No fucking
So
way.
the
I
first
had
one
no
came out
idea.
in 2011, I think. 2010.
Yeah.
And the second one came out in 2017.
Yeah, my buddy was like, oh, you gotta watch Goon, because I had like Doug Glatt shit from my friend, and I got into him and all the fucking like goons, like the enforcers in hockey, because it was fucking great.
It has Sean William Scott, Jay whatever.
Merlin trial.
I think Wyatt Russell was also in the first one.
Yeah, he was. He played the other. I forgot what his name was.
The dude that plays what's his face? Sabretooth is in it also.
Yeah, that was the guy in the first movie who was the like the really like he broke people's like skulls and shit.
Okay. So yeah, so he's in it.
He's because like they fought at the guy who played Sabretooth. His character, I forget his hockey name, like the guy's actual name, but
a lot of German. T.J. Miller's in it.
Yeah, because it's a Canadian. There was a Canadian hockey team.
Jason Jones is in it.
I didn't know they made a follow-up. That's fucking awesome. Because the first one was really fucking good, so this one is now I want to get off and watch it. It's called what? Goon, the Last of the Enforcers?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Did you ever watch The Detour?
Nah.
Oh my god.
The Detour? Okay, that's going in my notes.
I don't know what The Detour is, so.
It was a comedy TV show. Oh my god. Fuck you, Barkley. Yeah, The Detour. That's with Jason Jones. Watch that.
The Detour.
Fucking funny.
Sean's recommending you to watch a show that's not anime. That's a shocker. It means he actually watched something. It means he actually watched something and he's enjoyed it. It doesn't happen often, Jeff.
Yeah, I do watch Humans sometimes.
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 Doesn't happen often?
Not often, but I do watch Humans sometimes. And yeah, The Detour is fucking... You know, it's one of those that, like, you sit there and you have people that will recommend The Office. They'll recommend...
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec's okay. God damn, who is this runner? I don't even know who's fucking Shipley, Bigsby, whatever his fucking name is. Fuck you.
I like Tank Bigsby.
Wait, so is Goon the Last Enforcer? I'm trying to figure out if this is based on the actual...
That you watched?
No. I watched the first one. But I'm saying the teams, the Shamrocks was the team that he was on in the first one.
So this is
when he's in Canada. So because Doug Glatt had a short, well, I mean 8 to 10 years. I think it's a long time.
Storyline is it's a new day for the Halifax Highlanders.
The Halifax Highlanders, yeah.
A pro lockout has reunited old teammates and brought a crew of new players to the bench. Notably missing from the lineup, however, is everyone's favorite enforcer and the heart of the team, Doug the Thug Glatt.
Yeah.
Sidelined after one too many hits and now married with a baby on the way, Doug is hanging up his skates and settling into his life as an insurance salesman. But when Doug's nemesis, Anders Kane, is made captain of the Highlanders and new ownership threatens to tear his team apart, Doug is compelled back into action.
Okay, so this is
his wife.
Yeah, this is more of a fictional. Okay, I gotcha. Because I'm looking at Ray. What was his name? Ray Rhea.
So was the first one based off of true life?
Yeah. The first one's based on a true story, like true stuff. Because Rhea was the guy who everybody was afraid of, and Doug was basically put on the team. He wasn't even good at hockey. He was put on the team to not Flamel. Flamel was this hockey player who got a brain injury from Rhea. And then so Doug was basically there to protect their ace guy, you know what I mean?
So this is a follow-up to the first one, but probably not based on
the actual events, events. Story, yeah.
Unless they were lying about the first one being based on, like, sometimes I've seen comedies sit there and say that, you know, this is based on true events, and it actually never was.
No, you could look up Doug Glatt.
Comedy though too.
You could look. It's a comedy in the sense of like how like Seth Rogen and Jay Bersham or whatever, right? It's like in that sense. You know what I mean? And like, you know, because they made Doug. I don't know how Doug Glatt was in person, but like if Sean William Scott portrayed him the way he did. He's just like this awkward, maybe like autistic kind of guy, but like he always stands up for his friends. It's one of those things. But yeah, so I was just looking at just one of the scenes, and it just kind of looks like a copy and paste. But Billy Bob Thornton's still in it.
Based off an autobiography, Goon: The True Story of an Unlikely Journey into Minor League Hockey.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's based off of that.
Yeah, you could watch like actual clips of like real life Doug Glatt.
So let's see if we go to because I didn't look at the Wikipedia for The Last of the Enforcers. So yeah, I think that this is just a follow-up, a fictional follow-up.
Yeah, that's because I was looking at, I was like, wait, why are some of the same characters in this? Like, there's this one guy who was in the first film.
So basically, the movie did well enough that they
were
felt
able
that
to do a
follow-up.
Yeah. Because no, it's actually really, that's what I mean by like it's a good film. It's not just like, it's not like Rudy or, well, that's not
Hit
true.
him. Take the ball.
Yeah, if you really want to watch like a movie and you're not into hockey, BB, like watch Goon, because it's like it's a good movie, and you'd be like, holy shit, did this shit really happen? And like, yeah, because you could look up some of the fights, like on YouTube, like actual.
I haven't watched a good hockey movie in a minute, so.
I don't think there has been.
Yeah, I was about to say the Mighty Ducks is the last one I even watched, so. If I could.
And if you want to watch a good comedy, watch The Detour.
The Detour.
The Detour is fucking. That's on my list now. I'm looking at.
Ooh, who got the tutty? Who got the touchdown?
What is it?
Who's that? What black motherfucker is this? Ah, it's Harold Fannin, you fat bastard. I think I had you for.
So this is a Rotten Tomatoes trailer I'm watching just with subtitles because I don't want to. Sometimes Magnet. Okay, I like that production company.
I like Magnet's production company too.
So
I've only seen them do like horror movies, but
yeah, Magnet, Bleecker Street, those are good. You know, because like everyone loves A24, but A24 makes great movies. But Magnet, Bleecker Street, and Neon. Those are also really good production companies.
Worse than 3, and they're going for it?
It's got that actor in it. That kid, Detour.
Oh, was that Jerome Ford? Or was that... that's Piron. Damn, you almost had it. You were on first. Samaje Piron, you bastard.
Yep, 56. Good job. Fuck them. So yeah, The Detour is only 4 seasons.
It looks good. That actor, man, he's not the I always confuse him with the actor that is also in everything. He was in the Fantastic Four 2014 or whatever.
Pedro.
Not Pedro Pascal. No. He was also he played Goose's son. Rooster in Top Gun 2.
Okay.
So this kid in Detour, I always get them confused, unless it is this. It's not the same person. But
are you talking about the one that plays Jarrett?
Yeah, the guy that you first see, like who's making this trip.
Or Jason Jones.
I don't know their names. See, that's the thing.
Is he older or is he a kid?
Kid. He's in a lot of indie films, and so is that chick. But that kid is I've seen him in so many fucking things, but it's like one of those actors that I'm like.
He's only known. The kid is only known for one episode, The Neighbors, and Angie Tribeca.
No, this guy's been in other. That's maybe it's just because, like I said, I always get him confused.
Is his name Liam?
I don't know what his name is. No, I was looking at the Detour trailer on mute on subtitles.
Oh, I hopefully because there's different detours also, just to let you know.
Oh.
Yeah, there's also like I looked up the Detour and they're like, oh, there's a movie also. You know, and I'm like, no, not the movie. Looking for so.
He's got to be able to get 60 yards. That's what I need him to do.
Just make sure it's the one from 2016.
This says 2017, and this looked like a movie. Okay, never mind. Because look, I'll send you a screenshot of what I was watching really quick, and you'll know what I'm talking about because you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, yeah, okay." Because it's definitely not the same fucking people. Because when you said kid or the older guy, I'm like, "There's a kid and an older guy," but it's a 2017. Here we go. General text.
I'll be able to tell right from the fucking.
Right there, right from his. The Rotten Tomatoes trailer guy.
Did you put it?
General text.
No, yeah, nope, that's not him.
Okay. See, that's what I was talking about. I was like, wait, this is impossible.
Yeah, that's a movie.
Yeah, okay, so Detour.
Yeah, so here, I will put this up.
Oh, Bill Hader. Are you talking about?
This is the trailer, or this is the promo.
There's a lot of detours. There's one with Bill Hader. You know who Bill Hader is? He's fucking hilarious. Yeah. He was on SNL. I love that guy. What was that? Yeah, what was that show? Fuck. Was it on Netflix where he played? He's a Marine, and now he wants to be an actor, but he's in reality he's an assassin.
Oh. No, that's not.
It's got like a one. It's just his name. I think is the name of the show. Barry. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, he wrote that and did great. I love that show.
Yeah, I put right under where you posted the picture, I put the promo for the detour.
Okay, let me see.
Sounds like we're about to make some memories.